And what's good, everyone? Welcome in here to Behind the Arc Basketball once again tonight for some play-by-play. Actually, going to be doing two games today, actually. So, this one's the first one for the NBA, and then I'm going to actually be joining in progress later tonight, second half of Texas Tech versus West Virginia for college hoops. We'll get through this one first, though. Both of these teams pretty close in the standings to each other right here. Houston Rockets on the road. They're going to be without Victor Oladipo and Christian Wood tonight here. Tough task for Houston going on the road, taking on the New Orleans Pelicans out in this game. Pelicans 10-12 record, 6-5 in their home court, number 12 in the West, half game behind Houston right now, which is number 10 in the Western Conference. Both these teams in different directions. Houston has lost their last two. Pelicans have won their last three straight games in a row. Let's see what we got going on here, right here. Braden, welcome to the stream here. We got Ward as well. Goody, welcome back. Raven, welcome back in here. Goody taking the Pelicans 117-103. Hopefully a good game between these two teams going down tonight. Pelicans are the favorites tonight. Looks like 6.5 on the line for this matchup here. And Pelicans with the starting five that they're going for in this game. They are 9-9 this season for New Orleans with this starting five of Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe, and Alonzo. Yeah, let's have dessert first. Life is uncertain. Yeah, it's just so sad with what's been going on lately here. What's good, Raptor? Welcome to the stream here, man. No problem, man. Yeah, it's people already take the games anyway for college basketball, so it's like not really like many people that's gonna find it anyway, since there's always somebody who's gonna be putting it up for like tons of people or so. So I think we'll get more this way tonight, hopefully. We'll see how it goes throughout this one. I've been calling a lot of the NBA games lately, and a lot of these games are getting much more than college. Even though I follow college a whole ton, especially this time of year, it's just other people have been doing those games and stuff. Yeah, NASCAR Clash on the FS1, that's awesome, man. Yeah, great amount of stuff going on lately for sports. So we're going to be tipping off in a little bit in this one here. What's good, Bradley? Welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, Daytona 500 coming up on Sunday. It's crazy how NASCAR's back. I took a look at the paint scheme of the 23 for Bubba Wallace. That looks awesome, what he's going to be driving for this year. Some of the new paint schemes they got for NASCAR. One game in the NBA currently going on. Pistons lead the Nets 36-24. The score. Jeremy Grant with 13. James Harden with 8 in that one. And good amount of college basketball games going down today. Duke lost against Notre Dame earlier today. So Duke now with a losing record on the season. 7-8, 93-89. A whole ton of points in that one. And there's a bunch of games going in progress. Currently Michigan State 20-13 over Penn State in the first half. And then Kentucky by 3 over Arkansas 25-22. What's good, Jason? Welcome to the stream here, man. Glad to have you guys back in here once again. Hopefully a good night of hoops action. So yeah, I'll be covering this game, and then I'll be jumping over to the second half, West Virginia against Texas Tech for the second half of that one. So yeah, just right now in the pregame with these two teams, Alabama leading South Carolina right now at halftime in college hoops, 39-36 the score. And then Syracuse leading NC State by 1.5, 34-33. Lonzo's about to drop 90 fantasy points for Braden tonight. Yeah, Braden getting quite the easy matchups he's blowing through in the fantasy league right now. Yeah, the GOAT's going to drop 52. Celtics, yeah, it wouldn't shock me if they lose that game to Utah. Utah's been on fire this season. And yeah, so Celtics just need to get healthy once again. Like, they just can't get everybody together in the court. And it's just losses that they shouldn't afford to be losing, some of these games. They got an easy schedule coming up, though. They shouldn't be able to be losing the games coming up next week on the schedule. When they take on, no, they got Washington, they got Detroit again. They can't be losing those types of games. Yeah, looks like the sports book for tonight not too heavy on Boston. So Celtics only favored by they only got 31% of the win percentage on the sports books. It looks like Utah took 68.5% according to the FanDuel sports book, and New Orleans favored in this game by 6.5 points for the Pelicans, which Houston Rockets coming into this game without Christian Wood and without Victor Oladipo as well. Yeah, he's streaming. He's on a new channel. I think he's on. It's called Jazz Huddle, with his channel. So, Little Man Knows Sports, he still does streams, but I think he's doing it with somebody else or so. It's like a collab that he's doing, and they're calling it the Jazz Huddle. So he covers like Utah Jazz games. Yeah, that was just such a sad moment. So glad that we have just progressed from here and moved upward. Oof, Matty D missed the chicane and not a good start to the year. He's 20th. Ouch. It's not good. What's good, Alex? Welcome to the stream here, man. If Texas loses against Kansas State, he is done for the year, I swear. Ouch. Yeah, they just can't win. They just can't lose against K-State there. K-State's like the worst power conference team this season in college basketball. They gotta be able to blow by them. I think it's just the competition, the conference, as of right now for Texas. It's just been tough, and they're trying to find their like mojo back or so. I still like them though in the tournament. They got a whole lot of upperclassmen on Texas's roster. I like them in the tournament, and I think they've just hit like a downfall like a little bit. That's the only thing right now. Yeah, it's all good. It's good that it's not a points race, so that's good. The real points start off on Sunday. So yeah, we're going to tip off this game probably in about 7 minutes now. We usually do for national TV. Gonzaga won BYU. Gonzaga won by 11 yesterday. So I think the spread was like 10.5 or 10. But yeah, Gonzaga by 11 yesterday against BYU. That game was a late game. 11 o'clock start time on the East Coast. 82-71. Gonzaga. They won. Probably taking the Rockets tonight by 6 in this one. Hopefully a good night here of basketball streams going down. Yeah, Goody's prediction was wrong with BYU taking it. I'm not betting against Gonzaga until further notice. Probably never going to bet against Gonzaga for the rest of the season. Hey, what's good, Ant? Welcome to the stream here, man, once again. We're going to start with a tip-off probably about 6 minutes from now. Yeah, Duke booked their tickets to the NIT as Dominic McCrabb's back here in the chat. Yeah, ref lost today for Duke against Notre Dame. It's very the bottom conference there, and that's just a big rough loss by them. So now Duke is 7-8. Gave up 93 points today against Notre Dame, and it was at home for Duke. So things aren't going to get any easier for the rest of the season there. What's good, Vegas? Welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully a good night over here. We got quite a bit of snow where we were today, so I was driving home in that earlier today. The powerhouse of San Francisco will have to beat Gonzaga. Yeah, they're going to have just one incredible executed game like they did against Virginia, just drilling threes left and right. If you guys are new on the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Really appreciate it all for dropping them by. Being a part today on the stream right now. One NBA game currently going on. Pistons crushing the Nets tonight here. 46-29 to score. And Jeremy Grant with 15 points for Detroit already. 5-8 Pistons over the Brooklyn Nets. Still, it's early, though. It's in the early stages of the second quarter now. Knicks versus Heat. That game's going to tip off in a couple minutes. And then later today, there's a couple other games going down. Golden State, San Antonio once again. Celtics, Jazz in the late game, same as the Magic, Blazers, and the Sixers versus Kings. Three late games tonight going down. So I'll be covering this game, and then we're going to hop on for the second half of West Virginia, Texas Tech to cover college basketball. Yeah, Nets are getting crushed right now against the Pistons, losing by 17 currently. And that's in the second quarter, like 9-10 left to go in the second quarter, and the Nets down by 17 against the Pistons. What's good, Connor? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, good win for Kansas yesterday. Yeah, Dave McCormack found something special there inside the interior against Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma State had a lot of trouble stopping him yesterday. And they just, for the Cowboys, they just couldn't hit a three yesterday for Oklahoma State. What's good, Makeel? Welcome to the stream, man. This whole thing just glitched out for a brief moment, then we got it. Yeah, we got it back on. That's odd why they did that. Georgetown over Creighton for the upset right there. Yeah, it's odd how it like glitches out for like a moment or so. Like sometimes, like once in a blue moon, like the whole CPU thing goes down. I don't know why. Like, usually I never have a problem with a fan for the computer, but it's kind of louder than usual for today. Yeah, Warren loves snow days. That's awesome, man. I know, like, up here it's been snowing a ton lately, so must be having a ton of snow days lately. Yeah, Georgetown has already beat Creighton, so they're going for the sweep tonight for Georgetown this season. By the way, Kentucky is winning against Arkansas. So Arkansas is one of those teams in the bubble for college basketball, and it's Kentucky leading by 2, 32-30. So that's a close game. We'll keep you guys monitored with all these games going down tonight. We got snow over here. We got for Super Bowl Sunday. We got like 7-8 inches of snow, and today I think we got like 2 or 3. Over here. It's kind of odd because where I work, we barely got any snow, and then I was driving home, and it went from like a dusting to like 3 inches. 1 week vacation next week. That's awesome, man. Yeah, February vacation out for the school districts. Yeah, Alabama right now leading by 3 over South Carolina, 50-47. And Syracuse up against NC State as well, 42-37. So we'll keep you guys posted tonight what's going down. College games, NBA games here. We'll be calling play-by-play. This one about to get ready to tip off in just a moment here, folks. Jefferson, welcome to the stream here, man. Appreciate it for stopping on by, bud. About to get ready to tip off here in the first quarter, just a moment. I actually haven't heard about that. The meteor they found called Apophis, if I'm pronouncing that correct. They named it after an Egyptian god of death and destruction. Oh boy. Gonna come so close to Earth. Gonna dip in between our planet and communication satellites. Oh geez. Get ready for that coming up. So we are going to tip this one off just a moment. John Wall, he is back as he missed the last game. But he is back in this one for the Houston Rockets. Houston not going to be without, though, Victor Oladipo and also Christian Wood for this one. So those are the two they're missing. Starting 5 looks like this. John Wall, Eric Gordon, Jayshawn Tate, PJ Tucker, DeMarcus Cousins. And for the Pelicans, Alonzo Ball, Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Ingram, Steven Adams, And Zion Williamson, the starting 5 here, about to get ready to tip this one off. Pelicans in the red jerseys, white uniforms tonight for Houston, and the Pelicans control the tip. Ball goes into the backcourt by Zion. Zion has the top of the key here for the Pelicans first. New Orleans dribbles at the left elbow. Zion moves it back out to the right wing. 3-ball in the air. Alonzo drills it. Right from the get-go, Pelicans' first shot. Alonzo's 3, and he drills it. 20 seconds through right now, Houston basketball. Rockets will take it past half court. At the top of the key, John Wall, bounce pass over to Bledsoe. Bledsoe at the left wing perimeter to Gordon. Feeds it over inside, spin move Cousins underneath, and he gets contact and fouled. DeMarcus Cousins going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2 coming up for Houston. Clock will stop with 11:22. April 13th, 2035. Oh boy, hopefully that's not a Friday. Cousins shooting 2 at the line. First one, no good, rattled out. Second free throw coming up by Cousins, and he drills that. First point on the board here. $11:14 left to go in the first half. Zion has it around the perimeter. 3-point shot as they will take it this time by Bledsoe from the outside, and he takes it and makes it for the Pelicans. So Eric Bledsoe now with a 3 on the board, and the 3 by Alonzo. 6-1 New Orleans. 1 minute through the first half. Houston now with the ball. Ball gets deflected, goes into bounds. It's going to be Houston basketball once again. Hey, what's good, Diego? Welcome to the stream here, man. Appreciate it for stopping on by, bud. Houston missed the shot, no good. Alonzo pushing tempo back out to the right corner. 3 in the air. Bledsoe missed it off the mark. Rebound, Jayshawn Tate for Houston. Rockets now with the ball. 10:35 left to go. Houston drives inside. Puts it up high off the glass. Good for 2. By the Rockets there by Jayshawn Tate. 10.5 left to go first half. They hand it off to the Pelicans. Turns the corner. Floats it up over the top. Adams, though, missed the slam jam. A rebound, Rockets. Houston, bounce pass right corner perimeter. Moves it out to the top. They take the 3 straight away, and they hit it. Eric Gordon, splash right there, ties it up at 6. Hey, appreciate Diego. Thanks so much, man, for dropping on by here, man. He's liking the Rockets in this one. Glad to have you guys in the stream here. If you guys are new, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Jumper, good for 2. Brandon Ingram hits it at the left elbow for the Pelicans. New Orleans on top once again. 9:50 left to go in the first half. Houston has it. Dribbles to the left wing, John Wall. Passes over to the right corner, shot fake Tucker. Tucker dribbles right baseline, and that's going to be a personal foul picked by Zion here. First personal game for the Pelicans. Or first one by Zion picked up. Second personal as a team by the Pelicans as the clock will stop in 9:41. Yeah, we're going to monitor that tonight, so be a watchful eye on that one. What's good, Jose? Welcome to the stream here, man. He's at work with his mom right now. Awesome, man. Inbound coming up on the court here for New Orleans. John Wall has it, top of the key. He takes the deep 2 jumper. John Wall, splash, hits that one. Tie game 8-8. 9:20 left to go. First quarter. As Ingram will take this one past half court for the Pelicans. Pelicans have the ball. Brandon Ingram dribbles to the right elbow, shot fake. Puts it inside over to Adams. Adams double teamed, and he's going to move it back over left corner to the left wing. Shot fake into the hands of Bledsoe as that's going to be a personal foul picked up. Houston picks up with Tucker, and the clock will stop here with 9:06. So it's going to send free throws coming up in the line by New Orleans. So 2 shots coming up in the charity stripe here by the Pelicans. First one by Eric Bledsoe. That one's good. Second free throw, Bledsoe hits it. Pelicans by 2, 9 minutes left to go. Gordon moves it outside into the hands here of Cousins. Back outside to John Wall this time. Wall flings it over to the left wing to Gordon. Gordon dribble drive inside. Dish underneath, and that's good for 2. Underneath the basket. Rockets tie it up. Hey, what's good, Anthony? Welcome to the stream. They just lost to the best team in all college basketball. It looks like that's why Gonzaga's #1, but they put a fight. They only lost by 11. It's not like they lost by like 25 plus. So they should be proud of themselves that they lost by 11. Pelicans good for 2 more underneath. They lead at 12-10. Rockets missed a jumper. It's going to be Pelicans basketball. Pelicans moving inside now to the key. Brandon Ingram takes the jumper. The free throw circle, that's good for 2 more. 14-10 Pelicans, approaching 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Houston has it. Dribble drive underneath, bounce pass. It's going to be a block. Foul picked up underneath here by the Pelicans. Late whistle. Clock will stop with 8:01. Houston has it at the left corner. Lost control of the basketball. It's on the ground. Lonzo gets the steal. Moves it outside. A 3 in the air. Bledsoe no good. Missed it off the mark. Rebound as they get the offensive board. Back outside to Hart. Hart dribbles. Flings it up and got a whistle and another fall picked up here by Houston. This time by Jayshawn Tate as the clock will stop with 7:44 left to go. Did BYU lose to make it to the NCAA tournament? Oh, did their chances like dwindle or go downwards after yesterday's loss? Not really, because they lost against the #1 ranked team. So as long as they're beating all the other teams in the conference and not losing against like teams that's gonna wreck their chances, like say like Portland's, Loyola Marymount's, San Diego. So if they avoid losing to those types of teams and win against basically everybody else, they should be in. Pelicans have the ball. They're up by 4 to get the inbounds. New Orleans at the left wing with Ingram. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Kicks it back outside. Lonzo shuffles it out right baseline to Bledsoe. Moves it back over to Hart. Hart shot fake inside. Hart will float it up. No good off the mark. Offensive rebound. Steven Adams. One dribble tries to put it up. Down on the ground with the ball. As it's going to be a possession arrow tie-up. Houston came in there to force the tie-up. And the clock will stop with 7:15. So tie-up on the court here. It's going to be a jump ball between the Pelicans and the Rockets coming up at the free throw circle, the Pelican side of the court. So it's going to be Adams going up with Jayshawn Tate for this one with a jump ball. Adams tips it up. Hart controls it. It's going to go to the Pelicans. Pelicans have it here at the top of the key. They take a 3 off the mark. No good. Defensive rebound by Jayshawn Tate for Houston. John Wall will take a pass half court. Wall moves it over to the left wing. They take a 3 by Cousins. No good, rattled out. Offensive rebound, keeps it alive. Missed the layup by Tucker. Gets his offensive rebound right back. He's going to move it back outside. Gordon. Dribble drive inside. Guarded by Lonzo. Puts it up and in. Good for 2. As that is good. 2-point game. I'm going to take this one for tonight. So if I had to predict this game, I'm going to take the Pelicans in this one tonight. Houston shorthanded without Oladipo and Christian Wood tonight. So I'm going to take the Pelicans 117-112. So we're going to go to the first time out today in this one. 14-12 New Orleans by 2. 6:36 left to go. So we're in the first half of this one. Hey, what's good, Brody? Welcome to the streamer, man. Hope all is going well. Glad to have you back on the channel. Let's see what we got for like other scores going on. Pistons Nets. Imagine if the Pistons pull off the upset there. That'd be crazy. I'm gonna take the Nets there for for this one. So even though the Nets are down by 11, they're coming back. They were down by 17 the last time I checked into them. Jeremy Grant, 17 points. James Harden with 13. Pistons lead the Nets 57-46. So still a lot of game remaining. Heat versus Knicks. Miami leads 18-8. I like the Heat in that one as well. And then, as for the other games tonight, Golden State, San Antonio. San Antonio won by 3 the last game. I think Golden State's the underdog. I think Golden State's going to redeem themselves and win that game tonight over San Antonio. Celtics, Jazz. Oh boy. Knowing what the Celtics do, I know a lot of people got the Jazz. I'm going to take the Celtics though. They're my team. Gonna take them for the upset because for some reason they just play down against the teams towards the bottom of the NBA, and they play really well against teams at the top of the NBA. So I think the Celtics are gonna play really well tonight and gel together and pull off the upset at Utah. Magic, Blazers. I'm gonna take Portland in that game tonight. Magic have really been on the skid lately, really falling down in the NBA towards the bottom lately. And then Sixers, Kings. I like Philadelphia in that one tonight. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Welcome to the stream here, man. Vaughn with a new pick he's got out right now. So right now we're just on the timeout currently. Oh, what do I think about Melo? He's awesome. What an awesome fit he is to the Hornets this season. Like, he's the reason why he was drafted so high is his playmaking ability. Like, he's got incredible playmaking ability, and if he can, he's looking like he's gonna get Rookie of the Year. He's looked awesome this season. If he can just if he can take it up and become a legit shooter and be like a knockdown shooter, oh man, he's got such a bright future for LaMelo. Yeah, Mississippi Valley State got the W yesterday. How crazy is that? When does BYU play Portland again? I'll see if there's anything out there. It doesn't have anything yet. They haven't put that out for like a rescheduled game. So I just checked. There's nothing yet. What's good, Joey? Welcome to the stream here, man. So we're going to get right back into action to this one. 14-12 to score. And it's going to be Rockets basketball, 6:33 left to go. Houston has it, top of the free throw circle. Cousins hands it off to Wall. Wall takes the jumper, no good off the mark. Rebound to the Pelicans. Pelicans dribble past half court, puts the ball now into the hands of Lonzo. Lonzo dribble drive inside and puts it up and in off the glass. That's good for 2 and an easy drive to the lane by Alonzo. Pelicans lead by 4, approaching 6 minutes left to go first quarter. Rockets pass it out to the right corner. Ball into the hands of David Nwaba. Moves it outside to the left corner. John Wall has it. He is guarded by Bledsoe. Wall takes the 3, missed it off the mark. Rebound Ingram. Ingram dribbles past half court. Adams sets the pick. Ingram moves it to the left. Wide open 3 at the left wing. Alonzo, though, missed it off the mark. Rebound Cousins. 5:35 left to go. It's going to be Rockets basketball on the floor right now. John Wall, Sterling Brown, David Nwaba, DeMarcus Cousins, and Daniel House Jr. As the Pelicans get the steal. They try to drive inside into the lane, but Rockets going to force the strip. Goes out of bounds. Going to be retaining New Orleans basketball, so they're going to get it back. Is there going to be a WCC tournament? Yes. There should be. There should be conference tournaments for basically all the conferences. Jumper to right baseline, fadeaway, no good by the Pelicans off the mark. Rebound Houston. 5:20 left to go. John Wall takes it past half court. As Wall now will take it into the lane. Good for 2 with the right hand as he finishes with a layup. 2-point game approaching 5 minutes left to go first quarter. Left wing 3. No good by Hart. Missed it off the mark. Rebound Rockets. Wall now with the ball once again. Passes back outside. Catch and shoot three from the perimeter. Splash. Houston drills it. They get the lead now. 17-16. As Daniel House sinks it. Pelicans have it back. Top of the free throw circle. Adams dribbles towards his right. Hands it off now to Bledsoe as he floats it up with the right elbow. Bledsoe's shot no good. Fight for the rebound underneath, and Lonzo keeps it alive around the perimeter as the ball gets tapped back to him. 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound back to Houston. Rockets have the ball with 4:25 left to go. Houston slows it down. Takes it past half court with John Wall. Now he dribbles to the left elbow. He's guarded by Lonzo. Wall still dribbles now left baseline. Passes back out to the right wing. Cousins shoots the three over Adams. Missed it off the mark. Rebound Ingram. 4 minutes as we approach the mark left to go in the first quarter. Ingram, top of the key. Ingram now drives inside, and he gets fouled. It's going to be an offensive foul, actually. Brandon Ingram pushing off right there in the lane. Ball go right back over to Houston with 4 minutes left to go. Yeah, he should get Rookie of the Year. He's been the most impressive rookie so far. Anthony Edwards, he started out pretty slow for him, but he's building confidence, like, each and every single game this season for Anthony Edwards. 3:50 left to go. 1-point lead by Houston. Rockets have the basketball. At the right elbows, they back their way. John Wall lost control of the ball. Goes out of bounds, though. Tapped out of bounds from behind by the Pelicans, by the rookie from Alabama, Kyra Lewis Jr. Is Houston better without Harden? I want to say yes there. They lost the last two games recently, but before that, they were really getting things going on. Very good question. I'm going to say yes here because they've gotten more of their teammates involved. With a healthy Oladipo and Christian Wood, I feel like they are better because they are more of a team-oriented group instead of one player or so going off and taking around 20 shots plus per game or so, as that's good inside, but the Pelicans able to grind out the bucket. 3:10 remaining. Houston basketball. Bounce pass to the right elbow. Bounce pass off the cut. Gets stolen away, though, inside by Bledsoe. Good steal there for the Pelicans. Approaching 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Bledsoe dribbles free throw circle. Moves it back outside to Ingram. Ingram moves it out to the left baseline. Jumper. No good off the mark by the Pelicans there by Willie Hernan-Gomez, and ball gets rebound back to Houston. 2:40 left to go. Rockets ball. Drives inside. Good for two. Another tough bucket going down by Daniel House. 21-18. Yeah, Vaughn dropped Anthony Edwards like back in January because he was getting him like -4 points. Yeah, that was like me with Bojan Bogdanovic like the first like 2 weeks of the season, and now he's just turned it up for Utah lately as the Pelicans are going to get called here for the charge. Take the offensive foul as John Wall dribble drive inside, commits the offensive foul, and it's going to be Pelicans basketball. So turnover by John Wall in Houston. Pelicans will get it back. So we get a good game on store for this one. 2:20 left to go first quarter. Houston by 3. Yeah, so Vaughn dropped Anthony Edwards like a month ago or so, and I picked him up in fantasy, and I was like, dude, like, he has just come out of nowhere lately. He is building confidence all of a sudden for Anthony Edwards. The big game yesterday. If you guys are new to the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball action here, NBA games, also college basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Scoreboard update, we're going to take a look first at the NBA before we get to college hoops. Right now, the Detroit Pistons leading the Brooklyn Nets 63-54 at halftime. As Jeremy Grant looking good, 17 points. James Harden with 13.6 assists for Brooklyn. There's another game going on for the NBA currently. Miami Heat leading the New York Knicks 27-22. Jimmy Butler with 10 points. And Elfrid Payton right now, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Warriors versus Spurs. That game will tip off in approximately 25 minutes from now. College basketball games from earlier today. Duke goes under 500 as the Duke Blue Devils lost today against Notre Dame, 93-89. The final against an 8-10 Notre Dame team. Entered the matchup at 7-10. Right now, current games going on. Texas leading Kansas State 6-3. Michigan State leading Penn State 32-24. Arkansas leading by 1 at the half over Kentucky 36-35. And then Alabama by 3 in a tight game leading South Carolina 63-60. Syracuse up against NC State now 65-57. And St. Bonaventure looking good as they have won tonight over LaSalle 86-73. Yeah, I see Vaughn's got his new pick, it looks like. So he changed it last night. Awesome profile pick there, man. Do I have more channels for different sports? I used to have a football channel, but I'm just going to stick to basketball right now because the football channel just never grew. So usually at least once per month I do like special live streams now of me calling like another sport on this channel for like channel members. I'm going to do like a members and mod stream for the Daytona 500 on Sunday. 3 days away from Chinese New Year, it looks like. But oh, after this one, I'm gonna join in for the second half between Texas Tech and West Virginia for that game. I covered that game a couple weeks ago for college basketball, and that was an incredible game. I'm probably gonna shut off my computer though in between for like a minute or two. For some reason, the fan when I turn on the computer, the fan's been going off, or so. It probably can be fixed if when I shut it off or so. So I like legit got home from work and started streaming this. Okay, so we're gonna get back into action here. 21-18 the score. We got 2:20 left to go in the first quarter. So we will get right back into this game between these two teams currently. So after the timeout, it's going to be Pelicans basketball. New Orleans gets the inbound. Zion takes a pass half court. At the right wing perimeter for Zion, he dribbles towards the top of the free throw circle. Zion hands it off now into the hands of J.J. Redick. Jumper. Top of the free throw circle. Hit the front rim. Offensive rebound. Zion. As he puts it up, he gets fouled. It's going to lead to 2 free throws coming up in the line by the Pelicans. Clock will stop with 2:05. Pelicans at the line shooting 2 here with Zion. First free throw. That one is good. Second shot coming up with a charity stripe here by Zion. West Virginia or Texas Tech. As we welcome in Aiden onto the stream here. Well, Aiden, of course, going to go out for West Virginia, but if Texas Tech loses this game, there's just something totally wrong. Because Texas Tech lost the last time. I think Texas Tech's going to redeem themselves and get this one. Every single time I take the opposite team, it's usually opposite of West Virginia for some reason. And West Virginia, every single time they surprise me. Houston takes the 3 and they get fouled from the perimeter. So it's going to be 3 free throws coming up by the Rockets here. Clock will stop with 1:51 left to go. First free throw coming up at the line by Eric Gordon. He hits it. (22-20) now. 1:51 left to go in the first quarter here, folks. Welcome onto the stream. If you guys are new on the channel, hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for out in this one. If you're taking Houston, if you're taking New Orleans, type in the chat who you got out in this game. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, college basketball games, and Behind Your Arc basketball. Second free throw was up no good, but the third is good. So 2 for 3 in that trip by Gordon for Houston, and Houston leads it by 3. Pelicans now with the ball. They take a pass half court. Redick at the right wing as he is guarded by Brown. Sterling Brown going to tap that one out of the hands of Redick, goes out of bounds. So Pelicans will get the inbound with 1:39 left to go. What's good? TJ, welcome to the stream here, taking Houston for this one. Pelicans about to get the inbound. They do. They put the ball into the hands of Zion. Zion out the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Redick. Redick back outside to Zion. Zion dribbles. Drives inside. Pass underneath off the cut to the bucket. That's going to be a foul. Kyra Lewis Jr. will go to the free throw line shoot two. The personal foul picked up by Daniel House of Houston. The clock will stop with 1:30 left to go. First free throw coming up by Lewis. He hits it. Second free throw coming up here just a moment by Kira Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans. 1:30 left to go before half. What's good, Boss King? Welcome to the stream here. Taking the Rockets tonight. That one's good. 1-point game. Brody taking the Pelicans for this one. It's going to be Rockets basketball. They lead by 1. No Christian Wood, no Oladipo so far, and leading scorer is Eric Gordon with 7. Gordon took it up the court, but the ball is going to get stolen away. Pelicans, as they will go on the fast break here with a huge jam, throws it down with a right-handed flush there by Kira Lewis Jr. and the Pelicans by 1. 1:05 left to go. Top of the key Rockets as they drive inside with a right hand. Good for 2 with a finish, with a layup up in and off the backboard by Daniel House as he takes it off the dribble drive. Pelicans take a 3 at the right corner. No good. Down on the ground was Redick, able to get back up though. Pelicans get the offensive rebound. Zion drives into the lane as he lost control of the ball though, but it's going to be a foul picked up in the court here. Clock will stop. It's on Houston with 48.5. Yeah, I agree, Ricky. Welcome to the stream here once again, man. Zion, an absolute beast when he went to Duke. Just incredible how explosive he is. Just, superhuman. And, in Zion's type of body that he has. All he has to do is just get more jacked for, Zion. If he's, like, gets, like, into shape more and just completely jacked, oh boy, it's just gonna be so dangerous. So, first free throw good at the line by Zion. Tie game at 25 even. Yeah, whoever's first to the waiver wire, Vaughn, will be picking up the Joker there in fantasy. Second free throw, Zion hits it. Yeah, South Carolina giving Alabama a run for their money. Let's see what we got here. Alabama leading by 4, 68-64 with 7:50 remaining. Houston takes it up the court, no good on the miss. It gets rebounded by the Pelicans as they take it coast to coast. Hart goes inside, and they're going to call it Houston with a goaltend. So Josh Hart, they credit him for the layup. And the Pelicans now up by 3. Joey puts out they make it to the finals and beat the Nets in 6 with James Harden become Rick Ross and retire. I remember one of the announcers took a jab at Harden about a month and a half ago with him in pregame warm-ups and with his jumpsuit on. 25 seconds left to go. It's going to be Pelicans basketball again. Pelicans have with Kira Lewis Jr. Lewis floats it up over the top. Great defense right there. Rejected in the key by the Rockets by Daniel House as Houston has it back. Right corner 3. Sterling Brown. No good though. Hit the front rim. A rebound over to the Pelicans by Josh Hart. He dribbles past half court. 3 seconds left to go. Hart moves it inside over to Zion. Floats it up in the horn and he gets it. Zion for 2. They count the bucket right there on a floater to end the first quarter. And the Pelicans by 5. As we are 1 quarter through on this one, as we're going to get back to the second quarter right after this timeout. Alright, 1 quarter in the books here, folks. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams. I cover NBA games, college basketball games here on Behind Eric Basketball. Yeah, what I do play-by-play of a pop assist for you guys someday. I guess the only question, only time will tell. Let's see here. If I had to do like if I do all-star game picks right here, so I would put for the starters. For the West, I would do LeBron, Dame, Steph, Jokic, and Kawhi for the starting five. And then I think one of these players from the Pelicans is gonna get in. Both of them very well deserving to get in, but there's so many great players this season. I think it's either between Brandon Ingram made it last year. Very well could have Brandon Ingram and Zion in there, and both together in the All-Star game. So Brandon Ingram, Zion, AD, Christian Wood, but he's injured now. So Luka would be in there too. Paul George and Donovan Mitchell as well. I would put him there, and also Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been impressive this season too. And then for the East, I go starting five here: KD, Giannis, Joel Embiid, Bradley Beal. I still like. Okay, Apophis. Yeah, I said it right the first time. Definitely butchered the second time. I'm gonna keep it with Jaylen Brown for now. Even though Jason Tatum has been in the upswing lately, Jaylen Brown though hasn't played that much often, trying to get back from injury for him. And then Tatum is gonna make it in. Sabonis, Trae Young, Kyrie, Colin Sexton, Zach LaVine should be able to make it in as well. Vucevic at Orlando too. He's been really good this season as well. A lot of great talents up there. Yeah, Kyrie is Kyrie's just that game that I covered on Saturday, that was incredible. So I think he's coming back to how he was in 2016, but he's always been great. Best pure shooter ever, as far as best pure range shooter in the history of the NBA. So we're gonna get right back into this one here. 30-25 the score. Oh, also yeah, Bam as well. I think it's a good chance. Devin Booker, Chris Paul, throwing out a couple others that could possibly make it in. Fred VanVleet, I think he's been on the upswing lately. He's deserving of one too. He's had a great season for VanVleet. So we start off the second quarter now into this game. Houston missed the three, but able to get the tip in down low. That's good for two. 11:30 left to go. Pelicans have the basketball. New Orleans at the right wing. Kyra Lewis Jr. puts the ball now into the hands of the left baseline. That's Hernan Gomez. Passes over to the right baseline now. Inside, turnaround jumper. And Zion, good for two more. Zion looking good here for this one. For the Pelicans. He leads the way. He's got 8 points tonight. Houston has the ball. They take it past half court. Rockets dribble inside. Gordon moves over right corner. Ball's going to get intercepted on the pass by the Pelicans. It was out at the corner perimeters. The Pelicans put it out of bounds by a Houston player. Yeah, Arkansas, Kentucky, really close game there. Thanks so much for the update there, Jason. Wow, so Kentucky's able to make that a close game right now. Connor puts out, can Washburn become a Division I basketball team? I think someday in the future it's very well possible, because they played against Kansas this season. I think they can make the jump someday. Fade away. Good for two right there. For the deep two by J.J. Redick. Houston takes it up quick up the court. Good for two more. Pelicans have it back. 10:32 left to go. Moves it outside to Zion. Zion drives inside, and that will be a blocking foul picked up by the Rockets here. It's going to be number 0, Sterling Brown. Going to be Jay Sean Tate. He picks it up. Sterling Brown was in the area. Clock was stopped with 10:27. Zion looking good so far. He's got himself 8 points. Going to the free throw line, shooting 2. First free throw by Zion. He hits it. I'd probably go Devin Booker to make it into the All-Star game. Devin Booker, Chris Paul as well. There's a lot of them that's going to be close. Second free throw, Zion hits it. 36-29 to score. 10:20 left to go. Be Houston basketball as they have it around the perimeter. Reach and fall picked up by Kyra Lewis Jr. Clock will stop with 10:20. Does Division 2 and 3 get any attention? It's nothing like Division 1 because those Division 2 and 3 games aren't televised. Division 1 gets all the attention because everything is televised. Houston has it back off the inbound. They dribble inside. Pro hop. Gordon bounce pass left baseline into the hands of Tucker. Moves it back out to the top of the key to Eric Gordon. He dribbles straight away. Drives down the path. That's good for 2. And Gordon having a great game as well on this one. As he leads the Rockets currently with 9 points. Joey gonna give Taco Fall a stone cold stunner for being trash out there. He tall for nothing. Yeah, Bradley, it's too bad. Brad just needs to play on way more for Taco. Just give him more opportunities. Zion just picked up his 3rd personal foul, so it's gonna send Gordon to the line shooting 1. Missed it for the Rockets. The ball's tipped up in the air, and defensive rebound falls in the hands here of Nickeil Alexander-Walker now. For the Pelicans. 10 minutes left to go before halftime. Hernan Gomez moves it back over to the right wing perimeter. As they will drive inside. Shot gets blocked from behind here. Gordon going to save the basketball from going on the bounce. They pass it outside and turnover. Just missed their mark on the pass. Looking for Daniel House and just a little bit too wide as it goes out of bounds. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ant. Keep your head up, man. And hopefully you have a nice night, man. I'll catch you soon, bud. I'm going to take Matty D right there for Daytona 500 for his first victory. 9:35 left to go. Pelicans around the perimeter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker looks to pass it. Moves it outside. Bounce pass Redick over to Nickeil. Nickeil moves it out to the left corner. Shot fake Hart. Hart takes the deep jumper. Off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound Houston. And also it's going to be a rebounding foul by Hernan Gomez too. Clock will stop with 9:05 left to go. 9:22 left to go in this one with a 5-point lead by the Pelicans here. Houston ball. Rockets top of the key. They swing it out to the left wing perimeter. Drives, moves it out, dish to the right corner to the top of the key once again. They take the 3, splash, hits it. Eric Gordon straight away sinks it. 2-point game. Under 9 minutes left to go. Hernan Gomez hands it off now. Around the perimeter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Bounce pass over to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez. Spin move. Outside back to Nickeil. Takes the 3 straight away. Off the mark. No good. Rebound over to the Rockets. Houston now with the ball. Approaching 8:30 left to go. House. Moves it over back to the top of the key. Brown. Dribbles now. Drives inside. Sterling Brown. Hernan Gomez going to block that shot as it goes out of bounds here. Under 8:30 left to go. Houston goes inside. Another shot gets blocked by the Pelicans. Pelicans have the ball back once again. Redick dribbles. Floats it up in the free throw circle. Good for 2 right there. Making something out of that possession by Redick. Circus type of look in shot right there by J.J. Redick. Approaching 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Rockets now with the basketball. Top of the key, Tucker. Moves it back around the perimeter. Ball gets deflected out of bounds here by the Pelicans. 8 minutes even left to go as the Rockets going to get it back. Hey, what's good, Wade? Welcome to the stream here, man. Zion was just in, but he checked out of the game. He just picked up his 3rd personal foul. So Zion on the bench currently. Alonzo will check back into the game here for the Pelicans. Rockets get the inbound. The court for Houston, John Wall, Sterling Brown, David Nawaba, PJ Tucker, and also Eric Gordon, as that is John Wall. Dribble drives inside. That's good for 2. And it's a 2-point game with under 8 minutes left to go. Pelicans have it at the top of the key. Moves it over to the left elbow. Floats up another one off the mark. Redick, no good. Hernan Gomez, offensive rebound. Puts it up and in for 2. 4-point lead now for the Pelicans. What's good? King Johnson, welcome onto the stream here, man. Appreciate it for stopping the by, bud. Anna Estella, welcome onto the stream here. Happy birthday as well. Welcome all the new people on board. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball, NBA games, also college basketball games here on the channel. Houston gets the inbound, trailing by 4, 7:20 left to go before halftime. Rockets have it top of the key. Ball into the hands of John Wall as he dribbles, drives inside, and that's going to be a blocking foul picked up by the Pelicans. Clock will stop with 7:17. It's picked up by Lonzo here on New Orleans. It's going to send John Wall to the free throw line, coming up shooting 2 for Houston. Michigan State up by 2 against Penn State. Thanks so much for the updates here. We got a couple scoreboard updates. Alabama leading South Carolina for college basketball, 78-71. Syracuse going to close it out, get the W over NC State tonight, 77-76. Kentucky trailing by 8 over Arkansas, 52-44. Razorbacks leading, and Michigan State leading Penn State now by 4, 45-41. Texas only leading by 3 against Kansas State, 29-26. Unbelievable. First free throw, no good, rolled around the rim and out. So yeah, if you guys just heard there, the Texas Longhorns only leading against Kansas State by 3 points right now. Ouch. And Duke earlier today lost, so Duke has a losing record of 7-8. Lost against Notre Dame. Rough loss against a team that entered the game with a 7-10 record. Second free throw, missed it off the mark. John Wall 0 for 2 that trip of the line. Pelicans get the defensive rebound. They drive inside. Missed the shot by Alonzo. Tipped up in the air. Defensive rebound goes to Houston. They push tempo here. They go on the 3-on-1. Wall dishes underneath as they go inside for a layup. And Cousins is going to get fouled from behind here. It's going to send the Rockets back to the free throw line, shooting 2 with DeMarcus Cousins. Couple scoreboard updates since we're on a little bit of a stoppage in time here before Cousins goes to the line. Knicks lead the Heat 44-41, and the Pistons lead the Nets right now 74-67. 2 free throws coming up by Houston. First one was a miss by Cousins. Second one, that one's up, and that one's good. 3-point game. Pelicans now have the ball, takes it back to half court. Lonzo at the right wing perimeter. Puts the ball into the hands of Ingram. Ingram dribbles to the left elbow. Ingram passes back out top of the key. Now they drive inside. Got it. Good for 2. With a layup that goes down by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Rockets with the ball. They're also in the bonus as well. 6:30 left to go before halftime. Houston takes the 3 from top of the key. Ben McLemore missed it off the mark. Great defensive effort to tip that one by Houston. Able to get the offensive rebounds. Able to tip it right back to the perimeter to them. So offensive rebound Houston as they will drive once again inside. Houston puts it up and in off the glass for 2 by John Wall as he gets the layup. 3-point game here. John Wall tonight in this one now in double figures with 10 points. Leading scorer for the Rockets, Eric Gordon with 12. 6:05 left to go. Is going to another fall inside the post here. It's going to be picked up by Houston. Wow, that's insane. 3 miles of waves that high. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that when I do that. That's crazy. Man. Yeah, same with me, Warren. So right now we're just on a timeout in this one. Great game going out tonight here. 42-39 Pelicans at home by 3 over the Rockets. Still a lot of time remaining in this game. Pelicans stone cold from the perimeter. 2 for 12 from the outside. That game that they beat the Bucks a couple weeks ago, they were just drilling threes all over the place here. But only 17% from 3. What's good, Coleman? Welcome to the stream here, man. I'm going to join in progress. It's going to be West Virginia, Texas Tech for the second half for college hoops after this. So after this game, if anybody's interested, West Virginia, Texas Tech for college basketball, we're going to join in second half in progress for that one. So yeah, going down in the NBA currently here tonight. Heat lead the Knicks 50-49. Kelly Olynyk with 17 for Miami tonight. And then the Pistons, they've led throughout basically the entire game against the Brooklyn Nets now, 74-67. As for this game currently going on, Pelicans doing great control in the basketball, only 3 turnovers. Rockets with 8 turnovers so far. But if you take a look, leading scores, Eric Gordon leads the way, 12 points. John Wall with 10. And then for the Pelicans, 10 by Zion, the only one in double figures currently. I think it's going to be around probably 10 o'clock or so. I'll join in for the second half between Texas Tech and West Virginia. So around after this one finishes off, probably 9:45, 10 o'clock most likely. Hey, we got a dono, my man Brody. Appreciate the bud for the dono. Let's get that dono hype in the chat down there. You, the legend, Brody, on the stream. Yeah, I could really see that too, Jason. That people are crazy like that, but yeah, they definitely have no fear in that. They would hit the ocean for those 3-mile waves. There's people that would embark that. Yep, the Belvita Fund. Yeah, whenever I cover a doubleheader, I usually have snacks in between. Actually, we ran out of Belvita, so we have another snack that I have today or so. College basketball scoreboard update. Alabama leading South Carolina. Tight game, 78-76 with 1:05 left to go. We'll keep you guys posted there. What a fight in that one. Alabama, 3 weeks ago, they looked like the team to beat in college basketball, and they're making every single game close lately. Yo, we got another dono, my man Brody once again here. Legend on the stream here, man. Appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype here from my man Brody. Armando, welcome to the stream here. I'm doing pretty well today. Yeah, this man, absolute MVP on the stream with Brody. We got back to action in this one. Pelicans went to the free throw line to shoot 2. They made both of them. 44-39 to score. It's going to be Houston basketball. Rockets taken inside. Good for 2 more by Houston. John Wall able to take that one inside the key. 5:40 left to go. See, Houston is... They have the idea. They take it inside constantly. As Steven Adams going to get called for the rebounding foul. He is not having a great game here tonight by Steven Adams. He has been barely even involved in with his team tonight. He is 1 for 3 from the floor, 2 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds by Adams, and a -2 in the court currently in 10 minutes. Yeah, he's been on the bench for quite a while. He hasn't even picked up a single foul until that first one. That was his first personal. So Houston will get Houston here. No, it's going to be Pelicans basketball, actually. Okay, so it was actually on Houston. Okay, so rebounding foul by Houston, defensive rebound. So it was not on Steven Adams. So it was actually on Houston there. Pelicans have it at the left corner. Hart moves it over left baseline. Jumper, no good off the mark. Rebound back to Houston. Hey, another dono, my man Jason. Appreciate bud for the dono. We get some channel legends here. You guys are the absolute MVPs in the stream. Rockets take the 3. Top of the key. Off the back rim, missed it. Rebound back to New Orleans, leading by 3. They take it past half court. Hart puts it at the top. Here, it's Bledsoe, as he has it, but the refs are going to call it travel around the perimeter. Turnover, Pelicans, only the 4th turnover today. And Houston going to have it back with 5:04 left to go. Yeah, I saw that on a highlight there. Draymond Green pulled off a J.R. Smith yesterday and Golden State fans want him traded. Ouch. Yeah, Draymond Green would like. It was like 5 seconds left to go off, or like 6 seconds remaining off an inbound. They had the chance to drop the 3. Instead, Draymond Green thought that he was going to get fouled, so he just forces up a 3 when the defender for San Antonio was sticking out his hand, and instead he made 0 contact and just it got rebounded by San Antonio, and the Spurs went to the line and won the game. Alberto, welcome to stream here, man. Appreciate for stopping them by. Hope all is going well here, brother. So Steven Adams called with a technical foul after the play is over there. He's just having a rough game today. He's only scored 2 points by Adams. 1 for 3 from the floor. 3-point game is going to be Rockets basketball. Low scoring first half. Rockets take the 3. Hit the front rim, no good. They do get the offensive rebound. Tucker moves it back outside off the dribble drive. Got it. John Wall, he has got the idea. 1-point game, just driving constantly into the lane as he is taking it in. And once again, able to get the layup up and in for 2. Pelicans now with the ball. At the right elbow, Ingram. As he dribbles, he gets fouled by Tucker. Tucker called for the reach, and as the clock will stop with 4:34. Will I be streaming on March 2nd here? Let's see. What's good, Brian? He's calling me Sally. Let's see, March 2nd. That's Tuesday. I should be. That's a Tuesday. So, yes, I should be streaming on that day because that's a Tuesday. I usually stream like every Tuesday. Pelicans take the 3-point shot. They hit it right off the inbound. That's good, and they have a 4-point lead now. Approaching 4 minutes left to go. It's Rockets basketball. Houston dribbles. Moves it outside the right corner. As Cousins tries to drive inside. Pushed off on Adams. No foul. And it's going to be a rebound as he missed the layup anyway. So Pelicans have it back off the handoff. Drive inside with a big right-handed flush right there by Josh Hart. 6-point Pelicans lead now. Do I think AD could ever win MVP? Yes, I think there's a chance someday. It's a lot of great players, but he's up there. Even though he's had a dip in numbers this season, but that's because of how stacked the Lakers. No problem, Brian. Yeah, that's how stacked the Lakers are. So they're sharing the ball constantly with their entire team. That's why they got Schroeder and Harrell in the offseason, and AD plays his role every single night. Just like everybody else on that team. They're just so stacked. Vegas should have used the Uno reverse card. Oh man, I haven't played Uno in a couple months or so. I remember there's a NASCAR that was sponsored by Uno, like back in the 70s. Tie ball, it's possession out tie up. It was a jump ball between the two teams. Pelicans control the tip. As the Pelicans take the 3, they miss it. They do get the offensive rebound. Back outside of Hart, wide open 3, and he drills it by Josh Hart at the left wing. 52-43. This is the largest lead of the game right now by the Pelicans. 2:58 left to go in the timeouts. And did you miss that dono? Here's another one, as we got Jason on the channel here with another legendary dono. Let's get that dono hype in the chat here from my man Jason the Legend here. Oh, I put, yep, hey you right there, $2. Appreciate it, my man, for the asteroid fund there. Scrolling up. Jason the Legend here, the man on the channel. You guys are awesome. So right now we're going to go on a timeout. 52-43 to score. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball. What do I think of this trade? Draymond Green for Whiteside. Yeah, that's not that bad, honestly, but Whiteside's got his minutes like significantly reduced this year. That's the only thing though. So I feel like the team that gets Draymond Green would get like more of a steal. For that trade, since Whiteside was the top shot blocker last season, and this year like we've barely like seen him like do a ton of stuff this season for Whiteside. It's crazy how like last year he got to the bubble and his minutes just dropped a ton. So right now we're just on a timeout as we got less than 3 minutes left to go before halftime in this game currently. So we take a look right now. This is the largest lead of the game, 9-point lead by the Pelicans. And this one is their 3-point shot starting to fall. Big reason why Josh Hart coming in. So he's got 7 points off the bench. Just hit his first 3-point shot at the left wing perimeter. And Zion Williamson currently the leading scorer. He's got 10 points. 7 by Ingram, 7 by Alonzo, 7 by Hart. Everybody chipping in here off the bench. 4-4-4, Hernan Gomez, Lewis, and Redick all with 4 points. Hart with 7, Alexander Walker with 2. So that's a total off the bench of 21 bench points between 5 separate players here for the Pelicans. For the Rockets, leading scorer right now, John Wall, 14 points. He's got the idea, taking it inside into the lane. He's 0 for 2 from the outside, but his 2-point shots in this game, John Wall is 7 for 9. Taking the basketball into the lane, driving inside, laying it up and in. To the bucket there for John Wall. So he is 7 for 11, 4 for 6 shooting by Eric Gordon right behind him with 12 points in this one. Those are the top 2 scorers. Their bench is getting outscored, though, by 10 points here. They got 7, 2, and 2. So Sterling Brown and Nwaba with 2 points, and then Daniel House Jr. with 7 points off the bench for the Rockets, as they got 11 bench points total compared to the Pelicans' 21. Hey, what's good, Emerson? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope all is going well. Right now, we're just in a timeout. Pistons, their lead is getting smaller. The Brooklyn Nets closing the gap here, 85-80, as the Pistons lead Brooklyn with 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. Heat leading next at halftime, 57-55 to score in that one. Miami by 2. And then Golden State versus San Antonio. That game just tipped off with San Antonio with DeJounte Murray scoring the first bucket of the game, as they are a minute and 30 through that one. 2-zip San Antonio. College basketball scoreboard updates. Alabama has won. Tight game over South Carolina, 81-78. Syracuse won NC State 77-68. And Arkansas leading Kentucky 65-60. While Michigan State and Penn State tied up 54 even. Trying to survive and be a part of the NCAA tournament. What's good, Jacob? Welcome to the stream here, man. If you guys enjoy the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let me know in the chat who you're rooting for, as we're back to action in this one. Pelicans have the basketball. Ingram moves it outside to Bledsoe. Shot fake at the left wing perimeter. Bledsoe guarded by Gordon here at the top of the key. Bledsoe dribbles towards his left. Got some space. Dribbles now at the free throw circle. Dish underneath to Adams. Shot fake. Puts it up, and that's good for 2. Steven Adams off the backboard as the Pelicans got their largest lead. They extend it to 11 for the first double-digit lead of the game. 10-zip run by the Pelicans in the last 2 minutes. I'm going to take the Pelicans in this one. Houston without Christian Wood and Oladipo tonight. So I thought in the pregame that would be a tough task. They've been hanging in there, though, throughout the majority of this first half, though. Houston missed the 3-point shot. Pelicans jumper, got it for another 2. Brandon Ingram at the free throw circle drills it, and they are just red hot right now from the floor. Yeah, I took the Pelicans in this one. My score prediction, 117-112. Minute 50 left to go before halftime. Houston has the basketball. Dribbles now at the left elbow. House back over to the top of the key. Into the hands of John Wall. Passes back out to Gordon. Takes the 3 off the mark. No good. Rebound Pelicans. Minute 30 left to go before halftime. Pelicans pushing tempo now as they drive right behind a defense. Good for 2. Up and in off the backboard. Count the bucket and the foul. It's going to send Josh Hart back to the line. Hart looking good. Hey, we got a dono, my man Alberto. Appreciate the man. The dono legend on the stream with a $5 dono. You're the man, Alberto. Sorry to hear when you're Magic this season, man. Hopefully they'll be able to bounce back next season. And hopefully Markel Fultz able to get healthy and be able to bounce back next season. But he puts out, yeah, he's sad because oh man, so sorry, man. So sorry about your father. Helped him, went to the hospital, and now he said he is not his son. Big fight. Jeez, man. Just keep your head up, brother. And so sorry to hear that, man. Just keep your head up, man, and hopefully better days in the future for you. Jeez. Alright, so there was contact in the fall underneath. It's going to be 1 free throw at the line. That is good by Josh Hart. He is having himself a good game. tonight for the Pelicans here. Off the bench, 12 points by Hart. So he got the layup and the foul. So 61-43 now. Minute 15 left to go. So 3-point play complete. Rockets have the basketball top of the key. Ball into the hands of John Wall. Moves over to the right corner. House thought about doing a step back three. Instead, he's going to bounce past it inside. Layup. That's good. Underneath. PJ Tucker, that was good right there. Nice behind the back layup. He was able to get Adams. Hands it off now to Bledsoe. Bledsoe drives inside, puts it up, no good. Adams, though, with a tip in. Good for 2. Pelicans by 18. Yes, Lonzo is playing right now. 3-point shot. Rockets take it. They needed that one. They drill it by Eric Gordon at the right wing. Here goes the Pelicans once again. Lonzo moves it over to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Back out to Bledsoe. Puts it into the hands of Adams. Hands it back over to Bledsoe. Bledsoe inside the key now. As he dribbles back out around the perimeter. 30 seconds left to go before halftime. They'll take a 3 at the top. No good. Tipped up in the air and rebound by the Rockets with 23 seconds left to go. 1 second differential shot clock and game clock. Rockets going to have the opportunity here to put a 50-plus point spot on the board potentially here before halftime. They have this chance to do so. Houston now with the ball. It is John Wall. Wall going to dribble drive inside as he takes it. Adams sets the pick, and they are going to call here a blocking foul by Steven Adams. So they count the bucket. Award John Wall with a bucket there. Yeah, Adams just outside the restricted areas. He tried to set the charge. Take the charge there. And they gave Wall the 2. So they credit John Wall with a bucket. It's going to be 1 free throw at the line. Huge, huge swing of the game right there. That could have either been, if he was a little bit more behind, that would have been a charge. But Steven Adams just above the restricted zone. And instead, they said defensive foul picked up by Adams there. So 3.5 seconds remaining. Actually, the refs are going to take a look at this right now. So they're going to take a look at this review here. Adams set his feet. He set his feet like 2-3 seconds well before time. Before the drive. Inside into the lane there by John Wall. Yeah, I am Devin from State Farm. Jake from State Farm. And Drake from State Farm now in the commercials. Yep, Drake with a State Farm bling. Kyle Busch winning the Clash. Oh boy. Chase Elliott finishing second. Good to see. And Joey Logano third for the New England boy. Awesome, man. Hopefully Matty Diaz has a good 500. Okay, so they're going to give John Wall the free throw here. And he missed it. No good. A rebound to the Pelicans. 2 seconds left to go. They pass half court. Floats it up. And the Pelicans looked for a foul. Josh Hart couldn't get one, though. And they're going to go into halftime with the Pelicans up by 13. Alright, so we are going into halftime here, folks, in this one. New Orleans by 13 here in this game. My favorite rapper is Eminem, by the way. If you guys are new in the channel here, I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, college basketball games as well, and behind your basketball. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I appreciate it all for dropping them by here. Be in the park tonight on this incredible stream, and each and every single one of you being the absolute MVPs here. The legends on the channel. You guys are awesome. Lil Vix, there we go. Lil Vix might have a career right in front of him for someday. +8 on the boards in this game for the Pelicans now, 28-20 in their favor. They're doing their work at the free throw line though, as the Pelicans 13 for 14 at the free throw line, where the Rockets are struggling 4 for 12 in the first half of the free throw line. What's good, Luca? Appreciate it for stopping by here. Yes, Zion Williamson's playing. Zion Williamson sat out throughout like the last portion of the second quarter on the bench. He's only played 7 minutes so far, but he has scored 10 points in 7 minutes and 4 assists by Zion Williamson. As he's a perfect 6 for 6 to the free throw line. But Zion is playing. He picked up 3 quick personal fouls in the first half, so that's why he spent the last portion of the second half on the bench. Hey, what's good, Jack? Appreciate it, man, for stopping by here. Jack's been on the channel now for a year. He's been part of this channel so much he feels like he can grow mold. Yeah, Jack's been on here for like over a year now. It's crazy. Like, we've had the year anniversary of a lot of the people who found my streams last year. Jack, Jason, Bradley, recently for the people on the channel I know. Vegas and Vaughn were back out when the football season started up, I think around August in the preseason. Man, Texas, oh boy, 43-38. Jeez, Kansas State giving them a run for its money tonight. Couple scoreboard updates. We'll take a look at college hoops before we get to the NBA first. Penn State leading Michigan State 58-54 with 3:16 left to go. What in the world happened to Michigan State? They were leading by like double digits early on, and they have blown it. Ouch. Texas, yikes, up by 4 at the half against a team that you got to be blowing out by like 25 plus here. Winning against Kansas State, 5-15. K-State 43-39. Kansas State's yet to win a conference game since December. Their only conference victory was against Iowa State. Yep, Goody found me for my throwback video of UMBC Virginia. That was back in March. And then Vanderbilt leading Auburn 12-10. Kentucky, Arkansas leading 68-60. And then Alabama won today by 3 over South Carolina, 81-78. Hey, we got another dono, my man Alberto, the legend here in the stream. You're awesome, Alberto. Alberto is the man here on the channel. He enjoys my work. I work hard here. God bless you and your family. He works in a church in the Bronx, and one of the rich churches in New York City, Pope Francis. He is a W right there. Absolute winner for sure. You're the man, Alberto. Absolute legend here on the stream, man. Thanks so much, man. You guys are awesome. Let's get that dono hype for Alberto. Yeah, hopefully everybody's staying safe out there too. I hear you, Alberto. Yeah, New York City was hit hard back in March. I feel for you guys if you live out in New York City, because it was really tough back in March. Like any of those northeastern like really big inner cities, like Boston got hit pretty bad back in April. Like it was mid-April where it just got out of control over here, and everything just completely was closed. Would I got Virginia Tech or Louisville? I'm gonna go Virginia Tech in that one to even up the series. So I'm gonna go 1-1 if they're gonna even it up. Louisville also on a pause too, so it takes a while. Like a lot of these teams in the pause, it's either that they come out of the pause, they win the game, or they usually, for a lot of these teams, come out of the pause and lose the game, which has been usual or so. Like St. Louis. St. Louis first 2 games coming out of the pause, they really struggled for St. Louis. Yeah, Joey puts out here sitting on the 1998 like a baller and get him alone. Yep, Goody knows that he has to go with his Hokies. And Virginia Tech, when the big games have come this season, they've been able to come in clutch through the big games. And then the teams against like the bubble teams, those are the games that they've had struggles with. Yeah, that's gonna be tough without Chris Mack. Baylor's got like the next 3 games postponed for Baylor. Like this whole college basketball scheduling lately, it's been a mess. Like a ton of games are getting canceled left and right. Like there's games coming up on national TV that like nobody would have ever expected to happen. Like teams are just being thrown into the mix. They're just like, hey, you want a game over on like ESPN2, ESPN? We're gonna put you in there for this one because this team is on a pause right now, so we'll throw you in there. Just like last Saturday, they put on UMass against URI. Oh, by the way, UMass has gone on pause for a 4th time this season, and it's not even their basketball team. It's so sad. Like UMass was on pause to start the season, and then they started the season late. They went on a pause when they played like the first 3 games, and then they came back. They went on another pause a couple weeks ago, and then they came back. And then after they beat Rhode Island on Saturday, UMass goes in another pause. They go in their 4th pause of the season, and it wasn't even because of their basketball team. It was because the students going back to campus. UMass Amherst is a huge party school, and the students went back to campus recently, and there was a huge spike at the campus. So they had to shut down everything, shut down all the athletic facilities and everything. Just had to shut it down until things get better on campus. It's devastating for some of the schools. I'm going to see right now for some of the college basketball schools, because Howard landed a 5-star recruit, McCurr Maker. He got injured, and Howard's not playing basketball this year. It's just such a sad story. So Howard today, they opted out for the rest of the season for the Howard Bison. So they are not playing college basketball anymore. So let's see. There was a tweet I saw. It was about the teams who have been on pause for like over 45 days, and there were like 3 or 4 teams who's been on pause for over 45 plus days for college hoops. Yeah. Okay. So Rick Pitino, he coaches Iona. They've been on a pause for 51 days at Iona. They've been on a pause since December 23rd. That's crazy. UC Davis, they have been on a pause since December 4th. Or they went on a 49-day pause, and they finally got back to action on January 22nd. So they went on a pause from December 4th to January 22nd. North Carolina Central, they went on a 48-day pause and got back to action on January 29th. And Canisius has been on a 41-day pause, and that is present right now. They're on a 41-day pause since January 2nd for Canisius, or it will be a 41-day pause because they don't plan on coming back out of quarantine until February 12th. So it's crazy. So today Howard announced that they would cancel the rest of their 2020-21 college basketball season, and Iona with Rick Pitino, they have been on a pause, for 51 days. That is crazy. Yeah, Ivy League's not playing college basketball, man. My heart just crushes when I heard that about these players not being able to play, because the Ivy League, they're not really like a terrible conference or so. They usually put in like a 14 or a 13 seed into the tournament. They usually give like a 4 or 3 seed a run for its money, like Yale did 2 years ago against LSU. But it's crazy. There's some good teams there in the Ivy League that are like top 150 teams. For like a mid-major, that's not bad. For a mid-major, you want to be in the top 200 for a mid-major. Because anything below 200, it's rough, especially when you get into the 300s. Yeah, Boston University, the team that plays with face masks on the court, they went on a pause lately. So Boston University's postponed their last, I think, like 4 college basketball games. They went on a big pause. And it just wasn't working with the chin diapers, I guess, for them. That just did not work. No, I know the reason why. It's because of on-campus spike there. But I was just saying something right there, a little bit of humor. But yeah, I don't think it's actually the basketball team. I heard it was the spike on campus, so they paused basketball activities because of that. And that was the team that was playing with masks on the court. Got the wrestlers out here. Yeah, John Cena in the Super Bowl commercial. Arkansas, Kentucky is a good game. For college hoops here, going to do a scoreboard update for you guys right now. 72-68, Arkansas leading by 4 over Kentucky. Hey, thanks so much, Alberto. Appreciate it, man, for stopping by, brother. Yeah, you got nothing to worry about, man. Over here, we're chill with this channel, as long as we're all cool here, pretty chill, and everybody's good, and that's what it basically is, or so. Everybody's all positive here on the stream, and we love the positive, and make sure to stay positive. That's the thing. But when you go, and if you've ever gone and took a test, make sure to test the opposite of the plus. But we love awesome people here on these streams. So glad to have you guys. Like, each and every single one of you guys, absolute MVPs, legends here on the channel. Man, hearing the snowplows going by my road right now. We got like, I think we got like 3.5, 4 inches of snow over here. Just heard the snowplows go right by the road. Yeah, Vaughn puts out, why would they wear a mask while playing? That's typical BU implemented that with, I don't know who implemented that actually, but it's probably the President Brown for BU, if I had to take a estimated guess on that. My girlfriend went to BU, and yeah, all the stories that she could tell you about the people that she went to college over there, crazy people that went to college there. They spending, if they don't get a scholarship, you're spending like 60 grand to go there with no scholarship or anything, with no financial aid. It's crazy money poured into that university, and the only way you can get to class is crossing the street full of traffic every single day on Com Ave. I'm in Massachusetts, Alberto, but that's how you cross the street. You have to cross the street like a busy intersection, and how they have one road, they got train tracks. You got to cross the train tracks where the T goes on. And for some of the classes at Boston University, you also have to take the train too. It's crazy. For like one side of the campus to the other, you have to hop on. It's called a T, it's the Green Line T that they have, that it takes you straight through the city for Boston University. But you jump on that, and then if you have to go to West Campus, you have to take that and take the train over there. It's crazy. Yeah, 60,000. It's insane, and that's without financial aid factored in. That's with like room and board. It's crazy how much that costs. Did BYU play good against Gonzaga? BYU lost by 11 yesterday, so not a bad game by BYU. Anything less than 25, that's basically a victory for all these teams in the WCC. That's good. 44 million. Hopefully we keep it up. I know 2 of the people on my work got it already, Vaughn. I work with 2 people that's 75 plus. Yeah, 60,000 to go there, and you need like an 1800 plus SAT score to go there. Well, that was the SAT score like back in 2013 when I was applying for colleges. I think they dropped like an SAT category, so I think they lowered the SAT numbers. But I remember it was like based off of, it was like based off I think 2100. But out of 2100, you needed like an 1800 plus to go to BU to get accepted in there. Quick scoreboard update right now for the NBA. Pistons still leading against the Brooklyn Nets, 101-94 to score. Jeremy Grant looking good tonight, 29 points for him. James Harden, 24 points, 11 assists. And then the Knicks leading the Heat, 70-65. Spurs leading the Warriors, 24-19. Let's see here, what's my biggest single dono on the channel? Jason puts out he's got to work on beating that. I'm not sure, honestly. I think somebody tipped me 100 one time in the playoffs. Like somebody in the pregame for the Lakers against the Heat. I think it was like it was an early game. It was either game 1 or game 2 or game 3. Somebody tipped me. I think it was triple digits. Somebody who was in line going to Walmart one time tipped me like a 25 in the stream. He was like, "Dude, don't need the money. I'm in line right now waiting to cash out on Walmart. Gonna tip you up with this, listening to your game while I'm at Walmart." That was during the playoffs. I remember that, man. Jason, the absolute legend here on the stream. Like, you guys are the awesome MVPs. What's good, Harry? Welcome to the stream, man. Totally agree, bud. So disappointing for Duke basketball. They lost against Notre Dame yesterday. Just their defense is gonna rip to shreds lately. It's too bad. So yeah, the Blue Bloods are gonna have to win their conference tournaments to get in. Blue Bloods are gonna have to win their conference tournaments. So let's see, Michigan State. Arkansas leading Kentucky 76-73, minute 51 left to go. Michigan State I think Michigan State just won. I'm going to flip it over here to ESPN2 and double check on that. Let's see. It's either ESPN or ESPN2. It's one of these. ESPN. Oh no, ESPN's got Arkansas, Kentucky. So Michigan State and Penn State ended. If so, that's a W by Michigan State. So we start off here into the third quarter. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe as we're back into action. Rockets now have the basketball at the left baseline. They dribble. John Wall moves it out. Top of the key shot fake. Gordon takes the three straight away. Missed it off the mark. Rebound. Full court pass. Adams off the touchdown pass to Bledsoe. One man a beat. Puts it up and in. Gets it for two and a foul. Free throw coming up in the line. Steven Adams, my man right there with the assist. Chucks it off the rebound. A one-handed full court outlet throw down by Adams for the touchdown pass over to Bledsoe. Dribbles right baseline and able to draw the contact and puts it up and in for two. Just incredible play right there by New Orleans. And that has gone final. Michigan State has won against Penn State 60-58. Free throw no good at the line. The rebound Houston. Rockets now with the basketball top of the key. Ball into the hands of John Wall. Moves it out right wing. Cousins takes the three off the mark. No good. Ingram going to come up with a rebound. 11-10 left to go in the third here. Brandon Ingram dribbles left elbow. And reach and fall picked up in the court. It's going to be picked up here by Eric Gordon as the clock will stop with 11-11. What vaccine am I going to get? Vaughn puts out here. Whatever's available, I guess. I know on a mask, because that's where Moderna is that a lot of the shipments are Moderna, so it's probably going to be Moderna or so. But I'm better off waiting. I don't mind to keep on waiting and waiting and waiting. As long as you're patient in life, you'll be able to get stuff soon. First free throw, no good at the line. Pelicans missed it. It's Zion Williamson shooting too. Second free throw by Zion Williamson. So Zion's only played 7 minutes in this game. He scored now 11 points. He hits the free throw. Pelicans by 16. Third quarter with 11 minutes left to go. Rockets have the basketball at the left wing. Cousins moves it over now to the hands to Gordon. Passes right back outside. They move it back out to Cousins. He takes the three. Got it. At the left wing perimeter. What's good, Aaron? Welcome back here, man. Hope all is going well here, bud. Yo, Moderna, I think, it's got like the highest efficacy rate to it compared to all the other ones. Pelicans inside, that one's good for two. 68-53 to score. 10-25 left to go here. Rockets have the basketball. Top of the key, ball into the hands of Gordon. Dribbles towards the left elbow. Drives inside. Adams going to get the block right here. As the Pelicans have numbers. They got a 5 and a 4. As Gordon is back all the way back on the wrong side of the court. Three ball in transition. Pelicans take it and they make it from the outside by Bledsoe. That's what numbers can do to you right there. And the Pelicans able to cash it in for three. Largest lead tonight here, up by 18 for New Orleans, as we're going to take a timeout in this one. 10-11 left to go in the third quarter. Alright, we're going to go to the... So right now in the third quarter in this timeout. Let's see, I'm interested in knowing that. Yeah, maybe I was wrong here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's 95. Okay, Moderna's 94, so, yep, Vaughn's got me. Yep, so Vaughn's got me. So, Moderna's 94, and Pfizer's not 95. Okay. Maybe I heard it someplace else. I probably heard it when it was first, like, released or so. Maybe the numbers changed a little bit where I was. So, so yeah, Vaughn's got the right one. So, you got the right one right there. that he had in mind. Yeah, I was probably thinking about when I heard it first coming out. I think I heard both of the numbers were high. Maybe one of them was a 93, but now it's a 95. So we get right back into action here. Pelicans at the free throw line hit the shot. It's good. 72-53 here. So Rockets gonna go inside. Good for 2. Pelicans once again with the ball. Right corner 3, Bledsoe no good off the mark. Rebound by Jae'Sean Tate for Houston. Tate drives, Euro step on the defender, gutted the fall with the left hand, rolled around the rim and in. $9:15 now left to go in the third in this one here. Pelicans have the ball at the left elbow. Zion backs his way into the post, bounce pass back to the top of the key to Lonzo. Lonzo here now with the ball as he dribbles, drives inside, beats his defender, puts it up and in as he beats John Wall to the bucket for 2 with the left hand. Under 9 minutes left to go in the third. The Rockets now with the ball. They back their way at the right baseline. John Wall guarded by Lonzo underneath Wall. Shot fake, puts it up. Lonzo, great defense, able to get the block right there on John Wall. And here he goes, pass up the court to Ingram. This is the Pelicans game today. Ingram shot fake, moves it back outside to Lonzo. Lonzo at the top of the key, 8:35 left to go. Lonzo moves over to Ingram. Ingram now dribbles straight away. Ingram drives into the paint here. Tons of contact. And that is going to be an offensive foul picked up by Brandon Ingram as the Rockets take the charge in the key. Houston will get this ball back with 8:29. Jack's a Southern boy. Likes the Pelicans here. New Orleans looking good, man. Looking to extend it here to their 4th straight victory in a row right now as they're up by 17. 8:20 left to go in the third. It's Houston ball. Bounce pass inside over to Cousins. Cousins puts up the circus shot layup and he gets contacted and followed by Zion. So Zion picks up. He's in quite a bit of foul trouble. 4th personal foul just picked up by Zion. So Michigan State is won by 2. Arkansas winning by 1 over Kentucky, 78-77 with 22 seconds left to go. Do I think the Blue Bloods have a bounce back here next season? Yes. I think for this season, the off season really just put them behind or so for the Blue Bloods because there was just so much turnover for Kentucky, Duke in the off season. Michigan State, the turnover in the off season with Cassius Winston graduating, so they didn't really have a defined point guard coming in. As both of the free throws good at the line by the Rockets. 15-point game. 8:15 left to go here. Alonzo has it. But yeah, I think much better next year for the Blue Bloods. I think they'll be back inside the top 25 for like all the Blue Bloods for next season. Jumper no good up in the air. And the Pelicans going to get called for the offensive foul this time by Steven Adams on the rebounds. So the Rockets will have it back with just over 8 left to go. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that, Vaughn. Yeah, just focus on 1 for now instead of 30 over on the internet. They drive inside Wall, missed the layup, looking for the foul, couldn't get it. But the ball goes back to the left corner. 3 in the air. Cousins missed it off the mark. Rebound Pelicans. Pass up ahead of the pack. Lonzo moves it back outside to Bledsoe. Over to the top of the key. Hart shovels it out. Left wing Ingram. 3 in the air. Got it. Pelicans by 18. 7:40 left to go. Vaughn wants to get Jose Altuve on Fantasy Baseball if we do end up doing a Fantasy League. It's going to be Houston basketball, top of the key. Gordon dribbles inside, moves it out to the left corner, back to the left wing. Wall takes the 3, got it. Back-to-back triples right there at the left wing perimeter. 77-62, 7:15 left to go in the third. Oh, straight away lane, watch out. He's having a good game for himself, Josh Hart. Tears it down right there as he cuts straight into the lane and throws down the right-handed flush. Josh Hart tonight with 14. He is the leading scorer off the bench for the Pelicans. Houston takes another 3, and it's another miss for the Rockets in this one. They are struggling from 3. 6 for 21 tonight. A rebound New Orleans. Pelicans now have the ball. Adams sets the pick. Frees up Ingram. Lost control of the basketball, but Adams there to save it. Taps it back out around the perimeter. Ball into the hands of Bledsoe. Passes back outside of Hart. Swings it over right corner. 3 in the air. Got it. Alonzo. Getting better lately. Hits the triple. 20-point Pelicans lead. The largest one tonight. They are on fire as of late. Timeout on the court by the Rockets with 6:37 left to go. Alright, we take a timeout here in this one. Pelicans on fire lately. After this one finishes up, I'll be joining in progress for the second half, Texas Tech versus West Virginia, so feel free to stop on by for that one for the second half, for that game I'll be covering. Yeah, the Blue Bloods have been the Blues this year. The Blue Bloods Blues this season, Jack. Yeah, Duke now with a losing record. Michigan State barely won today. Kentucky has tied it up against Arkansas. I actually predicted that Kentucky would win this game against Arkansas. Kentucky tie game with Arkansas 80-80 with 4 seconds left to go. We'll keep you guys posted, man. Unbelievable. 4 seconds left to go. Oh, I'm going to see this inbound. Kentucky has the basketball here. 3 seconds. Kentucky. Oh, they get it stolen away. Arkansas going in for the game-winning dunk, and it's too late. But they're going to win it, actually. So Arkansas hit a free throw, and they're going to win it 81-80. Unreal. Arkansas has beat Kentucky 81-80. Devin Askew with a terrible pass right before half court with zero urgency. And Kentucky loses it. Unbelievable. Arkansas just jumps the root at half court and picks it off. Oh, it was Olivier Sarr who had it. It was Sarr who tried to fit into Askew. It was Sarr who passed it up the court at half court. Why in the world is he the ball handler in that case? That's on Coach Cal right there for drawing up that play after a timeout. Olivier Sarr passes it like 5 feet to go from behind half court to just in front of half court. What are they doing? And Arkansas jumped the root and they picked it off and they won the game. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's the Blue Bloods Blues this season right there. Oh, man. The pain of Jason throughout the season. Ouch. For being a Kentucky fan. Oh, jeez. Kentucky CIT ticket punched. Ouch. Unbelievable. Why is he handling the ball in that case? I just turned it on just to see the final 4 seconds during this timeout. Oh, wow. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's on Coach Cal for drawing up that play. Cannot believe that Coach Cal drew up a play like that where Olivier Sarr is the one that, out of everybody, possesses the ball with 4 seconds left to go. So, right now in the timeout here, Pistons have won against the Nets, 122-111. Jeremy Grant finishes with 32 points tonight. James Harden, 24 points and 12 assists. The Pistons, back-to-back victories, I believe, by them, too. Huge W over Brooklyn. Unbelievable. The Knicks leading the Heat, 82-75. And then the Warriors, I think Golden State's going to bounce back tonight. Golden State leading the Spurs, 38-32. Alright, so here we go. Right back into action here. Into this one, folks. I'm going to get Mookie Betts there, Vaughn. I want to get Mookie. See how he does. Hopefully, Eduardo Rodriguez comes back healthy, man. Because he opted out last season. Houston inside off the cut. Good for 2 with a slam dunk. Pelicans inside, missed the shot, rebound back to Houston. Rockets have the basketball, lost control of it. They have it at the left elbow, though. And they turn it over. Steven Adams forces Tate to turn it over on the ground with the ball. Yep, the man of the hour, the G-rated point guard for that such case. Why in the world was Olivier Sarr playing primary ball handler? Unbelievable. So right now we're just on the timeout here, folks, and this one 82-64 currently the score in this game tonight here, and the Pelicans looking red hot as of late. Leading scorer comes from the bench. It is Josh Hart with 14. He's also got 11 rebounds tonight. What a game he has had. 24 minutes off the bench. 13 points by both Zion and Brandon Ingram. And then 12 points by Alonzo. He has knocked down 2 triples. And then 10 by Bledsoe. Hey, thanks so much, Brody, for enjoying the stream. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you guys are a Pelicans fan, it's been a good one for Pelicans fans lately, as they are on the upswing. Really young team, but they are just moving in the right direction. So Arkansas won against Kentucky 81-80. Penn State, Michigan State beat Penn State 60-58. So we got a lot of close games. Now we're gonna move on to games right now. West Virginia leading Texas Tech 17-10. I'll be covering the second half of that one. Creighton leading Georgetown 16-14. And then Texas pulling away against Kansas State 53-41. Texas outscoring Kansas State 10-2 in the second half. Hey, welcome in, Cat Fan. Yes, Zion playing with 4 fouls here. So Zion's been impressive with a small sample size today. 13 points in 10 minutes, 7 for 8 at the free throw line. Getting to the charity stripe has been the key for Zion. He's got himself 4 assists and 2 rebounds. All of this in 10 minutes only on the court by Zion. It's incredible for him. He's picked up 4 personal fouls. Do I think Draymond Green could go to the Spurs, Kings, or Blazers? Anything's possible in the future. It could very well be. So, we'll have to see. Only time could tell in the future. So yeah, right now we're just in a timeout here, folks. Feel free to check out the Discord. I got my Twitter link as well, along with the Behind Your Basketball merchandise site. And all 3 of those links posted are in the chat down below this video, in the description. Discord, Twitter, and the Behind Your Basketball merchandise site. Alright, so 82-64, gonna get right back into it just a moment. Hey, let's all have a fun time tonight on this stream. He'll be back, I think it's like 3 minutes from now. Sorry about that, Alberto. So, we got 5:56 left to go in the third in this one. It's gonna be... should be Houston basketball coming up right after this timeout. Yeah, Zion still runs like a duck. Joey puts out. He's got quite the strut that he walks with on the court. So inbound here by Houston. What's good, Raymond? Welcome to the stream here, man. Appreciate it, bud, for stopping by. Just this one for the NBA tonight. That game is really late, so I'm actually, it's like nighttime over here. It's already past 9 o'clock where I am. So no late game tonight here for the Celtics Jazz, since that one's on a work night. A 3-point shot taken by Houston. They drill it from the top of the key. 5:30 left to go in the third. Pelicans have it with Brandon Ingram. Oh, nice move inside. Dish underneath to Hernan Gomez as a shot gets blocked. Lost control, but goes out of bounds, and Hernan Gomez lost it off his fingertips. So it's going to be Rockets basketball. My favorite player is Kemba Walker, Brody. So right now, currently. All-time favorite player is Paul Pierce. So I'm actually a Celtics fan, by the way, if you guys didn't know for the first time. I cover all different types of teams here for NBA college hoops. Left corner 3, good for the triple by the Rockets by Sterling Brown. Cuts it now to a 12-point game. 5 minutes left to go in the third here. Pelicans now with the ball. Pelicans at the top of the key. Ball into the hands of Hernan Gomez. Moves it outside to Lonzo. Lonzo dribbles to the right wing. Lonzo takes it. Pro hop inside. Moves it back over left quarter. 3 in the air. Got blocked, but able to get it back, though, was Josh Hart. Bledsoe. No look pass to the right corner. Lonzo takes the 3. No good. It might have got partially blocked on the way up, and Houston grabs the rebounds, as they were also contacted down on the ground. John Wall had the ball. Loyola versus Drake Saturday or Sunday. How about bold take here? I'm gonna take Loyola for the sweep this weekend against Drake. So Drake hasn't really played like great competition up until Loyola Chicago this weekend, which Loyola Chicago played a pretty pretty tough non-conference schedule against some of these teams that's, I think, going to be in the tournament for some of these teams. They played close games against some of these teams in non-conference schedule. Let's see here. Just jogging all the way back. They lost by 14 against Wisconsin. That was when Wisconsin was good, when they, around that same ballpark time that they crushed Louisville by 37. And then they lost by 2 against Richmond, when Richmond had it going on as well. So I'm going to take Loyola Chicago in the sweep this week. Free throws to the line. First one is good. I think I'm away for both of those times, though. So I won't be streaming those because I'm going to be away, I think, for both of those times. I think Sunday's the Daytona 500 during that game. And Saturday I'm going to be out throughout most of the day. Second free throw, no good by Houston. Rebound Pelicans. What's good, Ash? Welcome to the stream here, man. Hope all is going well. Pelicans missed the jumper. Rebound back to Houston here. Rockets now have the basketball at the right wing perimeter. Ball into the hands of John Wall. 4:15 left to go. Wall passes over to the left corner. They take the three. Off the mark. No good by House. They do get the offensive rebound. Back out to the top here. Wall takes another three. Rolled around the rim and out. No good. Rebound Pelicans. 4 minutes remaining. Favorite team ever is the Celtics. Pelicans have it. Hernan Gomez backs his way. Feeds off the cutter into the lane. Good for 2 by the rookie from Alabama, Kyra Lewis Jr. 3:45 left to go. It's going to be Rockets basketball. John Wall at the right wing. Passes over to the right corner. Catch and shoot 3 in the air. Brown knocks it down for Sterling Brown. 10-point game. Trying to come back in this one. It's been a good one, though. They're hanging right in there for Houston. We still got a fourth quarter remaining. 3.5 left to go before the end of the third. Top of the key, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He dribbles. Spin move inside Nickeil. Dishes back out to the left corner. Intercepted here by the Rockets. They got numbers on the 3-on-2. Houston, John Wall drives. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Off the window. Good for 2 by Daniel House. Houston right back into it. It's an 8-point game here on a timeout taken. On the court by the Pelicans with 3:11 left to go. Hey, there he is. Well, welcome back, Alberto, once again. So we're going to go right to the timeout in this one here, folks. Yes, sorry about that, man. I think it was an accident here. But he's back in here once again. Jack's all-time favorite players, Larry Bird, shows how old he is right there. Well, could have went out for Wilt Chamberlain or Bill Russell, though, and that could have been even more. Yeah, CapFan puts out, definitely the Pelicans are gelling well together lately. This team is rolling late for the Pelicans. What's my special live stream for March? Not just exactly sure just yet. I'm going to have to see, like, what's on the sports schedule for March. And different games going on. It's going to be a lot of March Madness going on. It's going to have to be a day that is not with, like, March Madness. With something else going on in the day. I wonder if there's, like, any good NASCAR races on, like, a non-March Madness day. Or so. Those are usually on the weekends, though. I know baseball's got spring training. Baseball opening day, though, is like late March, though. So we're back to action. 84-76 to score. 14-2 run by the Rockets. Zion's turnaround jumper got blocked, and Houston saves it with John Wall. Puts the ball into the hands of Nawab, but moves it back outside. To the left wing. Wall shoots the 3. Air ball. No good. Rebound Hernan Gomez. 2:40 remaining. 8-point Pelicans lead as they have it. Pelicans at the right corner perimeter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker feeds it out to the top here to the top of the key to Kyra Lewis. They got 2 young players in this game here. Kyra Lewis, a rookie from Alabama. Passes over to the left elbow. Jumper. Free throw circle. It's up. And no good. Missed it. Tipped up in the air. Offensive rebound. Zion puts it back up and in for 2. That's good by the Pelicans. Yeah, Derrick Rose is back on the Knicks. Hey, keep your head up, Warren. You'll get one someday, man. Really hope so, man. I I've been dating my girlfriend for 5 years. Right corner three, no good off the mark by Houston. But before that, I was saying that same thing to myself, man. So just keep your head up, and you'll get one when you least expect it, basically. Pelicans drive inside, no good, missed the layup, rebound back to the Rockets here. Houston tries to cut it back to single digits, they do. They got the idea right there. John Wall takes it into the lane once again, left-handed layup, good for 2. 1:30 left to go in the third. Pelicans have the ball, Zion hands it off to Alexander Walker. Nikhil moves it back to the left wing, feeds it out to Hernan Gomez to the left elbow, swings it out right corner three in the air, Nikhil takes it, hits it by Alexander Walker, drains the triple. 89-78. Pelicans up by 11 now. What's happening during March Madness? I'm probably going to cover like a triple header every day for most of those rounds. So it's probably going to be triple header. And then hopefully I can put up like another slide for you guys. When we do go into the timeouts like we did in the bubble that has like scoreboard updates. That would be pretty cool too. Missed layup, no good by the Pelicans underneath. Houston grabs the rebounds. Rockets will take the three. They got it. Triple keeps them in this game. It's an 8-point game. From the outside right there, they knock it down by Sterling Brown. He's having a good third quarter himself here. Sterling Brown now. See, he's got himself 11 points in double figures. 36 seconds left to go. Ball inside to Zion, and Zion's going to get fouled with 36.1 on the clock. Yeah, Goody's still wondering why Virginia Tech's the 6th seed. I thought that they would stay at 16 this week and not move down two in the rankings for them, because they went 1-1. So I thought that they'd be neutral this week, even though they did win in overtime against Miami. First free throw, no good at the line. Zion missed it. Yeah, they should be on the 5 line, in my opinion. Second free throw, Zion hits that one. What's good, Francis? Welcome in here, man. Appreciate for stopping by. I predicted the Pelicans for this one tonight. Rockets, though, they're hanging into the game right now with no Oladipo and no Christian Wood. Rockets missed a shot. It's rebounded by the Pelicans. 25 seconds left to go. As Hernan Gomez says he got the pass off the trail here, and that's gonna be a foul picked up by the Rockets. No, I did not, Brody. So luckily I didn't. No, nobody's gonna drop the Joker in their fantasy league. Hey, what's good, JP? Welcome to the stream here, man. Appreciate for dropping them by. 25 seconds remaining. Hernan Gomez is going to go to the free throw line here. Shoot 2 for the Pelicans. First one is good. Joey's the pickup comment line of the year right there. His pickup line is a hot dog, a sandwich. Yep, I remember when we discussed that in the chat. I remember we were going back and forth in the chat one time about that. Second free throw good by Hernan Gomez for the Pelicans. They lead it by 11. Rockets now with the ball. 15 seconds left to go before the end of the third. Houston takes the pass half court. John Wall, guarded by Nikhil Alexander Walker. 11 seconds left to go. Wall dribbles towards the left wing now with 8 seconds. Passes out to the right corner, wide open shot fake. Slide step to the left. Shot fake again at the left right wing here. Takes the three. Missed it though by House as he missed the three. Ball gets rebounded by the Pelicans in the end of the third quarter. Alright, so end the 3 in the books in this one. Going to get to the fourth quarter here in just a moment, guys. I'm Behind Your Basketball. Really appreciate for you guys for stopping them by here, being a part in the stream. Alright, so right now we're in a timeout here, folks. About 4 minutes in this break will go before we get into the fourth quarter. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, also college basketball games, and Behind Your Basketball. Later after this one, I'll be jumping in progress, West Virginia versus Texas Tech for the second half between those two teams. So if you guys are interested in stopping by for that, feel free to do so. I actually didn't catch the Rockets game yesterday because I was covering, it was Oklahoma State yesterday. I was covering against Kansas for college hoops. Jack puts out here, his girlfriend asked him about 6 years ago if he was the Jack man, just drive the Corvette. That's too funny. What's good, Kevin? Welcome to the stream, man. You need Zion here to keep up the scoring so he can get the W in our big fantasy matchup this week. I'm doing pretty good, man. Hope all's going well. Zion's been efficient in this game, bud. Zion's been in a lot of foul trouble at 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He's only played 13 minutes tonight by Zion in this game. Current scoreboard updates here for the NBA tonight. Pistons beat the Nets 122-111. Knicks leading the Heat 84-82 with 8:20 left to go in the fourth. And then, close game again here. Spurs leading the Warriors 48-47 with a minute left to go before halftime. Do I think Winthrop could upset USC in the tournament? I think that's very well possible. Yeah, I think that's possible there, Vaughn. It's going to be interesting to see USC, what their seed is for the tournament for USC. Because I think right now, I think Andy Katz has them as like a 3. I think for USC, either a 3 or maybe a 4. He's got them high though. So they're in the top 25. They only got 3 losses though. That's the thing. But the schedule though for USC, that's the big like question mark as we head into the tournament. How good is USC? Because they don't have a primary ball handler, but they got an incredible interior there with the Mobley brothers on the interior. They're one of the top scoring teams inside this season. Yeah, hopefully another great West Virginia Texas Tech Classic. So we're gonna join that game in progress for the second half after the conclusion for this one. And West Virginia leading Texas Tech 24-22. We'll probably get to that when that game's in halftime. Most likely we'll get to that game. Okay, so yeah, USC is a 4 seed. Yeah, and Winthrop's a 13. Jeez. Yeah, that's hard to imagine. I saw one of the brackets, Belmont was a 14 in one of the brackets when they've already won 20-plus games. They only have 1 loss for Belmont. There's just no respect out to Belmont. They're going to upset somebody, guarantee, in the first round. I don't know who it is. It might be Creighton, though. I'm picking Creighton as a hard L in my bracket in the first round. 23-19 Creighton beating Georgetown with 7:40 left to go in the first half. I'm not sold on Creighton, by the way. They're really vulnerable to losing first round in the tournament. We're back to action here. Drive inside. Good for 2 by the Pelicans. Pelicans by 13. It's going to be Houston basketball. They can cut it to 10 with a 3 with a 2-11. Around at the right wing, Daniel House moves over to the top of the key to Sterling Brown. Now they have it once again into the hands here of Gordon. Dribbles towards the right wing. Passes back outside to the left wing over to Brown. Brown over to the top of the key. Dribbles straight away. And that's going to be hard contact here. And a whistle and a foul picked up by the Pelicans. Clock will stop with 11:24. Yeah, Jason puts out, we start an asteroid fund over here. Warren wants a girlfriend. Anthony is a BYU fanatic. And everyone else has jokes, but Joey's on fire tonight with the jokes here. Yeah, me too, Kevin. Asking the same questions. How in the world is Creighton still ranked, losing against Georgetown and Butler this season? And also, Providence too on that list. They split the series with. And Houston turns it over. Pass gets deflected around the key. It gets stolen away by the Pelicans. Pelicans now with the basketball. Alexander Walker to left wing. Feeds it over left baseline to Zion. Zion puts it up, and that's good for 2 more. Zion now with 18 tonight. BBC, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much for the sub, man. Really appreciate the brother. Houston down by 15. They get themselves the basketball. Rockets at the left wing with House. House moves it over top of the key. Ball into the hands of Jayshawn Tate. Hands it off now to Gordon. Drives inside. Floats it up. Missed the layup. No good. A rebound by the Pelicans. Josh Hart having a great game tonight for him, but instead that pass going to get intercepted off the Hart perimeter pass. Back out to the right corner. 3 ball in the air. Rockets hit it. Big triple by Houston. Going down there at the right corner, Jay. Puts it to a 12-point game. 10:30 left to go. Awesome. Kevin's going to be back in a little bit for this one. Yeah, great snow day today, and he made the most out of it. That's awesome. Pelicans turn the corner. Zion lost control of the basketball. It's going to get stolen away here by Houston. 1 man a beat with a Euro step. Houston puts it up. Missed it. Off the backboard, no good. by Daniel House. Rebound back to New Orleans here. They got numbers. Passes back out to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. One dribble, takes the three. Missed it off the mark, though. Rebound Rockets. 9:50 left to go. Yes, I'll be back tomorrow. Mavs versus Hawks tomorrow. I haven't covered Atlanta in a long time, so good to see Atlanta's on national TV tomorrow. Houston drives inside the key, floats it up, good for two. Got 40 plus people in the chat. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball, NBA games, also college basketball games. 9:30 left to go. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, pass inside over to Hernan Gomez. Big slam, throws it down with a two-handed flush. Welcome back, Jose. Hope all is good, man. He is hungry. Gonna eat 2 tamales of corn with Coca-Cola. That sounds good, bud. 3-point shot taken by Houston. Missed it off the mark. Rebound picked up here by the Pelicans. Josh Hart. What a game he has had off the bench for New Orleans tonight. Hart here has got 14 points and 16 rebounds. Incredible for him. Pelicans have it inside and the whistle will foul. It's going to be picked up by Houston. It should be sending Hernan Gomez to the free throw line shooting two. Yeah, Hernan Gomez foul from behind. The personal foul picked up by Daniel House underneath. So 2 free throws here by Willie Hernan Gomez. Do I think the Sixers are going to trade Danny Green and KD Dwight Howard to the Warriors? Kevin Durant's locked in for a long time for Brooklyn, but those were just subject. So yeah, those two, Danny Green and Dwight Howard, just subject to be traded here to Philadelphia. I guess only time will tell what happens in the future there for that. But I'd probably say no because they were just sent over to Philadelphia in the free agency. So this is their first season, so probably not. Hey, thanks so much for the like, BBC. Really appreciate it, man. Both of the free throws good at the line. Yeah, I would take Boise State 2 over Creighton in that first round. I think like any team basically like right now, I'm gonna throw in the upset Creighton. I'm just not sold on them. I think they're like Mississippi State from 2 years ago in the tournament, that they're gonna be seeded as a 5 seed. Everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's gonna be an upset. Like Liberty beat Mississippi State and it actually happens. Like I can see that written all over it. Creighton lost against URI back in, I think it was like 2016 in the tournament, and URI was an 11 seed. Pelicans up by 14. The ball gets stolen away by the Rockets here as they take it inside. Lost control of it at the baseline, out of bounds by Houston, by Daniel Houses. He is on the ground too, as he turned it over, and the Pelicans going to have it back. That court slippery underneath there right now as House dribbled inside. Kyra Lewis. Oh yeah, just contact between House and Lewis. House with the shoulder into Lewis as he went inside. Yeah, he just lost his footing and lost the ball out of bounds. So 8:30 left to go remaining. We're going to go on a timeout as well. So timeout taken here on the court. Pelicans by 14 with 8:30 left to go. Alright, quick box score update for you guys here. Zion Williamson leading the way tonight with the Pelicans. 18 points in 16 minutes, playing with 4 personal fouls. Got himself 4 rebounds and 4 assists. He's got 8 out of his 18 at the free throw line. And then off the bench, great game by Josh Hart. 14 points, 16 rebounds, along with 3 assists, 2 blocks by Josh Hart tonight. 12 points by Lonzo, 10 points by Eric Bledsoe. Hey, what's good? Fast Life Paul, appreciate it, man, for stopping by. Yeah, we have Super Chat over here. Yeah, it's odd. We have Super Chat up here. Yeah. Yeah, flashback to what happened on Friday. Ain't gonna let that happen ever again. People trying to get away with that. That's too funny. What's good, Chanel? Welcome to the stream here. Hope all is going well. Yeah, we got Super Chat up here. Appreciate it, Fast Life Paul, for stopping by. Really finding my channel, man. I've got it over on my PC. I think, because, yeah, other people have been able to get it today. Maybe it's like the device or something. I don't know. I'm doing pretty well here. Reynard, welcome to the stream here. Appreciate it for stopping by from the Philippines. Great game today that we've had or so. Pelicans looking good. Rockets have been hanging in there. Pelicans, though, able to extend the lead lately in this one. As we take a look, quick scoreboard update here in the NBA. Heat and Knicks tied up now at 88 apiece in that game currently. And then Golden State and Spurs right now, as San Antonio with Golden State tied up at halftime, 50-50. Steph Curry with 16 points. And then the first game that went final earlier today, by the way, the Pistons beat the Nets 122-111. Zach, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I saw that. Arkansas able to pick off the pass and win the game. Kentucky just no clue what in the world they were doing, having Olivier Sarr control the basketball for the final possession of the game. That's crazy. Am I doing the Celtics? No Celtics tonight. That game is late. So I'm going to close tonight with the second half of Texas Tech, West Virginia. So no Celtics tonight. I'm probably not going to watch like most of it too, because I have to get up early tomorrow for work. So that's why I usually don't cover like 10 o'clock games or so on weeknights. Besides if it's usually a Friday if the Celtics play on national TV. It's just because I have to get up for work the next morning. So we get right back into it. Appreciate it though. Keegan, welcome to the stream here, man. Do you think the Rockets will win? I'm going to take the Pelicans for this one. Rockets without Christian Wood and Oladipo today in this game. I think it's a little bit too tough, but we still got time. Rockets just scored though for 2. 188 to score. Ingram now with the basketball for the Pelicans. Ingram right baseline jumper. He takes it and he makes it for 2. Eight minutes left to go in the fourth here. Houston now with the ball. Top of the key, Gordon, as he drives inside, pro hop, passes back out around the perimeter. Moves it out to the right corner, wide open 3 by Tucker. He takes it and he makes it. Just left completely alone right there at the right corner. 11-point game again. They're just trying to get it back to single digits, and they haven't been able to do so lately. 7:40 remaining now. It's the ball into the hands of the Pelicans. Ingram passes left corner perimeter now. Bounce pass over to Hernan Gomez. Backs his way in there. Hernan Gomez, turnaround jumper, left baseline. Good for 2. 104-91. 7:15 remaining as Houston has the ball. They pass it back outside to Gordon. Catch and shoot 3 in the air. Splash. We're going back and forth here with hitting shots lately. Houston with Eric Gordon hits down the triple. 7 minutes remaining. Pelicans in their backcourt. Kyra Lewis Jr. passes the ball into the hands here of Ingram. Ingram takes it past half court. Eric Gordon with 18 for the Rockets tonight. Ingram moves it over to the right corner. Ball into the hands of Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who played at Virginia Tech. Floats it up inside over to Hernan Gomez. Gets position and puts it up and in. Off the backboard. Good for 2 right there by Willie Hernan Gomez. Houston down by 12. Deep 3 straight away. Off the back iron, no good by Gordon, tipped up in the air, tipped out of bounds. A last touch by the Rockets with 6:31 left to go as the clock will stop. Do I think the Pelicans might get a superstar in the future? I think potentially so. They could get another one in the future for the Pelicans, making them even more dangerous. This team right here, they are young, and they're going to be just so dangerous in the future for the Pelicans. They're going to find their way to their 4th straight victory if they can close this one out tonight here. 6:20 remaining. 3-point shot by New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, splash at the top of the key, sinks it. 15-point Pelicans lead. Approaching the 6-minute mark left to go. Rockets basketball. They feed it inside. Ball going to get tipped. Deflected, and refs are going to call a reach and fall. Picked up by New Orleans. They got lucky. Nickeil Alexander-Walker looking around for that one, but he gets called for the reach-in. I took the Pelicans for this one, Chanel. No. Trae Young's pretty solid right now at Atlanta. He's the future of the Hawks. First free throw. Good. But you never know, maybe down the line, but like not right now, like anytime soon though for Trae Young, but you never know once you go into like a 10+ year career down the line, anything could honestly happen. So maybe in the future. It's going to be Houston basketball here. They swing it over to Tate. Passes out left corner perimeter. So they will drive inside, and that's going to be a whistle and a foul picked up. Pelicans personal foul picked up by Brandon Ingram. It's going to lead to 2 free throws here at the line by Houston by Jayshawn Tate. Hey, what's good, Brock? Welcome to the stream here, man. Appreciate it for dropping on by, bud. Pelicans looking good tonight in this game. Josh Hart having a great game tonight here for him. 14 points off the bench. He's got himself 16 rebounds for Josh Hart. First free throw. That one's good at the line by Houston. Hey, what's good, Nova Champs? Welcome to the stream, man. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, Chanel. Glad to have you stopping by on the channel. Do I think JaVale McGee might go to the Raptors? Maybe there. He'll probably go someplace else in the offseason, so that, yeah, that could be a possibility there in the future. Second free throw, got it. .550 left to go. Pelicans now on the ball as they lead it by 12. Nickeil Alexander-Walker dribbles to the right wing perimeter. Moves it out top of the key to Lonzo. Lonzo moves it over to Alexander-Walker once again. He dribbles on the house. Dribbles now top of the key. Flings it over to Zion. Zion now drives into the lane, and that's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Houston. PJ Tucker, he is right now furious at the refs. And that's going to send Zion Williamson to the free throw line here, shooting 2 with 5:37 left to go. It's the camera. Oh, man, that TNT camera zoomed straight in on the face shot right there. For PJ Tucker, you couldn't get a closer reaction than that right there off of PJ Tucker's face. Actually, they say non-shooting fall, so it was on a reach in by Tucker, so non-shooting fall. Zion was not in the shooting motion. Ball gonna go outside. Alonzo off the inbounds. Alonzo takes the 3, missed it. Zion offensive rebound, puts it up against blocked balls on the ground here. Houston comes up with a big defensive possession. Then they lost control of the basketball. Pelicans get it back with a steal from behind by Hart. They move it outside. Hart feeds it inside. A post over to Zion. Zion lost it again. Possession arrow tie-up. And this is going to be a jump ball between Zion and Jayshawn Tate with 5:06 remaining. Nova versus Creighton Saturday stream. Not sure just yet my Saturday schedule. I'm gonna be out throughout most of the day though on Saturday. So I'm not sure just yet about the schedule. .506 left to go in the fourth tier. It's going to be a jump ball between Tate and Zion. Tipped up in the air. Zion controls it. Zion back outside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker now has it. 5 minutes left to go. Dribbles left baseline. Puts it back out around the perimeter. 3. Fade away. Got it. By Alonzo. He hits the triple right there. That's a big exclamation point tonight. 112.97 with 4:40 left to go. Rockets have it inside the post. That's good for 2. Up and in off the glass. Yo, we got a dono here, my man. Fast Life Paul. Appreciate it. With a dono. You're the man here, brother. You guys are awesome here. Absolute legends. Let's get that dono hype here for Fast Life Paul. Absolute legend on the channel here, man. It's 112 to 99 as the Pelicans will take a 3 and they drill it from the outside. So they extended with 4:10 left to go. New Orleans cooking tonight. Going to make it 4 straight. In the final 4 minutes, Tucker floats it up. No good. Tapped out of bounds. The last touched out of bounds here. The refs are going to say out of bounds for the Pelicans, it looks like. The asteroid relief efforts put out here. Zion Williamson, 18 points tonight. Brandon Ingram as well with 18. These two guys have been averaging the same thing, basically. Around 23 per game this season for these two. We got a timeout taken on the court here. 4 minutes left to go. Ouch. Texas choking against K-State. Oh, boy. Let's see here. Taking a look. Scoreboard update right now. West Virginia leading Texas Tech 40-34. We're going to join in for the second half for that one after the conclusion of this game. So if you guys enjoy college hoops, feel free to stop on by for West Virginia versus Texas Tech for the second half. Creighton leading Georgetown now at halftime 33-21. TCU Iowa State tied up at halftime 38-38. St. John's leading Butler, the hottest team in all college basketball right now. St. John's 38-32 as the Red Storm leading by 6 of the half. Auburn leading Vanderbilt in the second half here 41-38. And Texas only leading by 4 against Kansas State. That game is on ESPN Plus out of all places. And, big three-point shot by Texas, though. Greg Brown hits the triple. 71-64 Texas with 3 minutes remaining. So, big three by Texas just a moment ago. And then, earlier today, crazy. With, of course, every night in college hoops or so, things go down, which it's basically been. Go with Alec. Duke losing against Notre Dame today. Duke lost 93-89 against Notre Dame. Duke now with a losing record below 500 at 7-8. So Zion and Brandon Ingram top scorers here tonight for the Pelicans, both with 18 points. And then Josh Hart, incredible game for him, 17 points, 16 rebounds. And then for the Rockets here, leading the way, John Wall. He's got the idea, taking it inside into the lane. For John Wall quite a bit today with his 2-point shots. He's made 9 2-pointers today. 25 by John Wall, 21 by Eric Gordon. Those are the top 2 scorers tonight. Jayshawn Tate with 13 off the bench by House. Looks like Braden's been watching a ton of videos about the asteroid, looks like. Yeah, why put it on ESPN Plus? Yeah, I was looking forward to a Gonzaga-Villanova matchup. Villanova got matched up against Georgetown, though. The good thing about the Big East this season is that they're filling in. When there's been postponed games, they fill it in rather quickly with teams to make up those games. So the Big East is doing great, like making up games all over the place. Other conferences are struggling right now to like make up games. Like the Atlantic 10 this season, they've been all over the place. Like St. Louis is gonna have to make up a ton of games before they close out the season. UMass has got a bunch of games to make up too. So some of these conferences just haven't revised their schedule in like over a month. Where like the Big East just has been awesome with that. They've done it on the fly, scheduling on the fly, which is great. Like one team, they have it postponed, they go and send another team that has their game postponed in the conference to them. I was waiting for Gonzaga versus Houston because Gonzaga didn't play on Saturday and Houston played against a non-Division I school. So Houston basically wasted a game not playing Gonzaga to play a non-Division I school that didn't mean anything because it doesn't mean anything to make here. It's just another number. When you look at Houston's record, it's just going to be another number. So instead of being 24-2 for Houston, they're going to be 25-2. It's just an extra number there on the record to boost it up by 1 win. Which they should have been up to the task to play Gonzaga for the Houston Rockets. Or no, the Houston Cougars. There's the Houston Rockets here against the Pelicans. Houston just allowed a jumper. Good for 2 by the Pelicans. Yeah, I meant for the Cougars for college basketball. That would have been a huge matchup. Houston Cougars versus Gonzaga if that had happened. 117-99. It's Rockets took the 3, missed it off the mark. Rebound Pelicans. Pelicans now with the ball here. 3:20 left to go. 48 bench points, by the way, tonight for the Pelicans. Right corner 3. Hart looking for more. Make it 51 off the bench. Josh Hart sticks it. Rockets have it. Spin move inside. They're going to put it up. Good for 2. Gordon able to find his way inside. So finally the triple digits tonight in this one. No Christian Wood, no Oladipo. They were hanging in throughout most of this though tonight. Pelicans basketball under 3 minutes left to go. Move it over to the top of the key to Zion. He dribbles towards the left elbow. Zion is guarded by Tucker. Feeds it now to the left baseline. Turnaround jumper. 2 more. Brandon Ingram hits it. Having himself a game tonight here. Like always for Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, 22 points. Zion with 18. Houston jumper, no good off the mark. They save it. They get the offensive rebound. Back outside, they take a 3. Missed it again. A rebound by Ingram. Brandon Ingram, 22 points, 5 rebounds. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to go here. Pelicans now with the basketball. They pass inside over to Zion. Two-handed flush right there off the cut to the basket by Zion. Pelicans red hot. Final 2 minutes left to go. 3-point shot by the Rockets. No good off the mark right there by House. Hey, thanks so much, Armando, for stopping on by, man, and enjoy the rest of your night, brother. Pelicans should slow it down, and a timeout gets taken on the court. Minute 46 left to go before this game finishes up. Great game once again for the Pelicans out in this one. They've been improving. They've been much better from 3. 12 for 30 in this game. They're 40% even from 3-point range in this game. I covered them a couple times before against the Bucks, and in that game they were drilling threes left and right. By the way, scoreboard update here for college basketball. West Virginia leading Texas Tech at halftime, 40-34. That's like I think that's a similar score from the last game. That was a crazy game last time from 2 weeks ago. Texas choking. Texas winning by only 1 point against Kansas State. You heard that correct. 74-73 Texas with 20 seconds left to go in regulation. Texas leading by 1 over Kansas State. Ouch. Texas has hit a big downfall. Like, this is just unbelievable lately. They have just hit a big pitfall down in the road. Pelicans tonight, 51% shooting from the floor and great at the free throw line. Where the Rockets have struggled, 12 for 21 at the charity stripe. The Pelicans have stepped it up and have knocked down 20 free throws out of 24 attempts. The big key tonight, though, for the Pelicans, rebounds. Plus 16 on the glass, 52-36 in favor of the Pelicans. They have made an effort more to go inside in this game, make their 2-point shots where the Rockets have jacked up more threes and missed them in this game. Houston, 13 for 41 from the outside. Pelicans are 12 for 30. And that's from 3-point range. We are right back into it. 124-101 with a minute 35 left to go. Floats it up over the top. Watch out. They get their reserves into the game. Jackson Hayes throws down the alley-oop jam with the right-handed flush. Final minute and a half left to go here before this one closes out. Nebraska versus Kansas State National Championship. Bigger percentage than an asteroid. Yep, Nebraska, Kansas State can add into the Final Four with Iowa State in there too for the Final Four. Iowa State and DePaul in the Final Four. And then Vanderbilt's got to be a part of that group too. Let's see, Vanderbilt taking on Auburn. Auburn was good for a couple of games with Sharif Cooper, but they're only leading by 3 against Vandy. 48-45 to score currently. That's a game that Auburn should definitely have in the bag. Young team going through a huge rebuild this season for Auburn. Free throws in the line, Pelicans. Hit both of them. Ouch. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, Vaughn's only down by 40 in his match. It's fantasy basketball, so yeah, that's not bad. Rockets pass inside. Butterfingers off the fingertips right there. At the baseline as it goes out of bounds. Turnover Rockets with a minute 10 left to go. Pelicans have it right back. Left wing perimeter 3. Pelicans. Miss it off the mark. Rebound Houston. Rockets have it with under a minute left to go. 3-point shot. No good. Tipped up in the air, and it's going to be rebounded here by the Pelicans. 45 seconds left to go here, folks. Pelicans have with Kyra Lewis for the final 40 seconds before we sign off in this one. Lewis drives inside, and that's going to be contact, going to send him to the line, shoot 2. So yeah, after this, feel free to stop on by for Texas Tech versus West Virginia in a little bit here, folks. I'm going to be covering the second half with join in progress for that one. And then that will wrap up the night. Texas Tech currently trailing at halftime, 40-34, as that is the score. Pelicans hit both of them at the line, but Kyra Lewis Jr. Pelicans on a roll. They're going to make it 4 straight in a row for New Orleans. 20 seconds left to go. Houston missed a jumper. Kyra Lewis Jr. has the ball in his hands. Takes it past half court. Slows down tempo. With a final 10 seconds left to go on the clock here. And that will be the ball game tonight here, folks, in this one. Appreciate all for stopping by. You guys are the absolute real MVPs, legends out here on these streams. Awesome, guys, for being a part here on the channel. Before I sign off, make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well for this one as the Pelicans get the W. 130-101 the final in this one. Brandon Ingram with 22 points. Zion Williamson with 20. Off the bench, Josh Hart, incredible tonight. 20 points. 17 rebounds by Hart. Was 8 for 16 from the floor. As that is a wrap for this one here, folks. I'm going to sign off right now. I'm going to be back in a couple minutes. Join in progress for the second half between West Virginia and Texas Tech. Feel free to stop by for that one if you guys would be interested. Going to go out to the members here on the stream, though. Thank you out to the members before I do so. When we do wrap this up right now, as we will. We got for the members for the channel here are 9 members. Jack, Jason, Aaron, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Robert, James H., and made by Aiden. If anybody would like to become a member here on the channel, it's as low as $1.99 per month, the US dollar rate. For special shout-outs at the end of my live streams. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I'll be back in a couple more minutes from now between Texas Tech, West Virginia. For play-by-play of the second half, feel free to drop on by for that one. Ring the notification bell to be notified as well when I do go live. That's a wrap here, folks. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball.